9.
God damn you.
What
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Course Party episode 9!
9.
Yeah,
9.
9! Yeah, I know! Everybody, shut up!
We should have brought the
Not 8.
German in on this one.
No, he's asleep.
Yeah,
Damn it.
let the Germans
Not
sleep.
8. Not 10. 9.
Yeah, it's episode 9.
7, 8, 9.
Yep. Alright,
10 is next.
so, I'm actually going to give the opportunity. Does someone else want to give a brief summary of what happened last time? And I do mean brief.
We rolled on a cart forever, and then Spell Eater, and now we're at an inn. Oh, also there was some weird stuff at a Sithis shrine.
Something to do with Creed. And a man who is very disappointed in
And
him.
we saw a big castle.
Is Daddy.
Okay, yeah, no,
Daddy's.
Oh yeah, Dad. Let's not forget the spoopy, scary castle that one day we're going in there.
Oh, and there was Mezoloth, I think it was called.
yes,
Yeah,
that is
wasn't it a Yugoloth, like the insect ones?
a Mesoloth is a is a subtype of Yugoloth.
Ah, okay.
It's a big
Thanks.
bug.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much everything. If you need the specifics, obviously you can go back and watch the last episode. But without further ado, let's get started on this one. When we last called it, you guys it was just creeping into night. Which, by the way, I need to get my rain going here. Sorry, guys. Let me get the rain going because it was still slightly drizzling. There we go. Alright. It was slightly raining. It was nighttime. You guys had just begun. You guys had just started well, you'd been riding for a while when you had bypassed had passed away from the shrine. And you guys had seen a tavern in the distance. No lights are on in this tavern, and it is dark. Trisnag, you are the one currently driving the carriage. However, both Xanther and the half-orc are also riding straddle side to the carriage as well. Everyone else is inside, obviously keeping themselves nice and warm, and probably drying off after getting out for a brief moment. Or in the case of Edrigan, because he's a smart man, using prestidigitation to do so. I would assume. I don't want to assume too much.
Assuming's bad.
It sure is.
I think it doesn't get you crucified on the internet these days anymore, though. Only mildly.
I don't know. That depends on who you're interacting with, because some people get really fucking upset when you tell them not to assume.
Oh.
Much to my
Did you
amusement.
just assume my assumption?
Fucking goddamn it! All right. So, the tavern is in the distance. You can't make out too many details. Once again, the rain creates somewhat of a fog that makes it a little difficult to see. You can approach to get closer to the tavern if you want, or you guys can talk about the fact that there's a tavern in the distance right now.
It's also pretty hard to see with dark vision too.
Yeah.
It's like black and white, and I think it counts as dim light.
Yep.
So
Black and white counts as dim light, and not to mention, once again, just like imagine seeing black and white with like the blur of rain coming down.
Oh yeah.
That seems like it'd be difficult.
Yeah, it ain't great.
All right. So what's everybody doing?
Casting prestidigitation on my clothes.
Okay. Mile is doing the same thing for Dreg right now because Dreg doesn't have prestidigitation. Creed, what are you doing?
Going over the tattoo, seeing if there's anything else weird or any marks. Like, anything else burned?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? I'm very sorry.
He's just checking his tattoos, especially the ones he got when he joined the company. I was like, okay, anything else weird?
Okay, that is fair. You can roll me a heal check. Xanther, what are you doing?
Check. Okay, give me a sec.
Back to the stallion.
Back to the stallion.
We must get the fuck out of this rain.
Okay. Trisnak, what you doing?
Medicine.
So sorry, how close are we?
To the tavern, it's about 150 feet away. It's like a spot on the horizon.
Okay. So, are you familiar with that tavern, or should we go there, go past it? You're gonna get attacked because we're a bunch of weirdos in a caravan, or what?
And I'm assuming that's aimed at Mile. Before
Yeah.
that, all right. Before that, for the medicine check, giving a brief examination of yourself, you find there's nothing wrong. You notice that there's no actual physical burning on yourself from the mark. It just was like the heat seemed weird, almost supernaturally so. But no burns, no physical deformities, no bruises, none of your other marks or tattoos are even acting up.
Hmm.
All right, and that's
Okay.
your check. Back to Chisdagger Mount. Tavern?
In tavern, I don't know. It's a human building up there. At least I think it's human.
She casts a spell on herself really quickly, stares out into the distance. Oh, there's a tavern. That's new.
New, huh?
I mean, there is a small. What's the correct terminology for this? Is it thorp or hamlet?
Settlement?
Settlement. There we go. That's a good word. Thank you. There's a small settlement nearby. Less than 50 people in the population. This might just be a tavern, set up by one of the people who wanted to set a tavern closer to the road, get better business.
Well,
Let's go for it.
Okay. I'll approach it closer. He'll start driving closer then.
Alright, Xantha, you notice that Triznag is redirecting the carriage.
Clip clop off to the inn.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I'm going to transport your guy. I'm going to copy your tokens and transport them. Keep on forgetting to make a token for your guys' wagon, and I will fix that next week.
Not an issue.
It's not actually an issue, but like it's one of those things that just can slightly bother me because I'm like I should have done it, but this was a not so good week. Okay. And when you see Mile and Dreg's token, realize that these were the best tokens I had available. I apologize, they are not great and certainly not the right color, but best I could do.
Can't wait.
Doodle-doo.
All right. You guys arrive in front of this tavern. And let me make sure on my player character side how it looks. There we go. You guys arrive in front of this tavern here. The sign in front of it says the Broken Wing Tavern. There are no lights on currently inside the building, and it looks like a little bit of the building is falling apart even. The right wall of it appears to have some rotted wood. Well, not rotted, but some wood appears to have fallen off on the side. The roof is very clearly intact, though. Outside of that, nothing real unusual that you can see from the outside.
This place looks pretty freaked up.
Have
I'm
Junior
still on.
go in and check it out.
You said Junior?
Did I say Junior?
You sure
You
did.
said Junior.
Oh well, Junior should do it anyway.
Junior's
I'm
gonna
gonna have Nightwing go around and check
Junior
out the
doesn't.
inside.
Junior doesn't have 5 Braziers worth of extra lives, so yeah, you send in Nightwing.
I wanna scout the perimeter too while he does that.
Okay. Nightwing. Nightwing flies inside the tavern, and it is very dark. I need him to roll me a perception check, though.
Also, don't the crows usually have some sort of jank ass dark vision?
I'm not sure about that, actually. I think familiars have night vision, though, but...
No, because they
got
use
the animal. Yeah. They're entirely the animal's stat block, except they have their creature type changed from beast to whatever the heck they chose. So I think he's got a fiend, but that's the only
He's
difference.
got a raven. Ravens do
Uh,
not have night vision.
Nope.
Oh
just
my
memory.
goodness.
So
But that is a +3 to perception, so I need to do that. So roll 1d20 +3.
disadvantage because obviously dark.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is a fail. Quote unquote, it's a fail. It doesn't see anything unusual. There are a few holes inside the building, and a couple of the tables have been overturned. And it looks like no one's been inside this tavern for quite some time, at least as far as Nightwing is concerned. No bodies or anything inside, though.
How good is the communication with the familiars?
Telepathic, if I remember.
Telepathic, yeah. It's like you can
One to one.
Yeah, the complete 1-to-1. I think it's 100 meters.
Okay, so you straight up also
perception as
knew
well.
that it was also really dark for him, and he couldn't tell.
Well, there's nothing here. We should just go.
Except a roof.
Potentially more defensible than a camp as well. If we set up a watch or whatnot and we're attacked, there's walls.
Okay. What you notice, kind of looking around too, is that you see some holes in the air, some holes in the area as well. Nothing really unusual. Once again, no bodies or anything to speak of. It looks like this place might have just been abandoned.
Drops a rock down the hole.
All right. It takes about maybe 15 seconds. It's not a deep hole. Maybe about 15, 20 feet deep.
It falls 1 second, 1 foot a second.
I'm trying to remember how fast the drop speed is.
9.8 meters per second.
Okay, yeah, and then
Gravity?
yeah, so it actually would take too long for it to hit the bottom. It'd actually take less time for it to hit the bottom than I said. Is what I'm saying there. So yeah, it's not a deep hole.
But something must have made it. It's not an explosion, I don't think.
At this point, Mile and Dreg step out of the carriage as Mile says, "So, we're staying here?"
I'm not quite sure.
I wouldn't mind staying here.
Oh shit, I forgot to drop the half orc on the map. God damn it!
I was wondering where my bitch was.
Fell in the hole.
What happened?
I knew it! I knew I was gonna forget one. What? Don't do that. Don't do that.
What's a half orc?
It's a very brave thing. It's gonna go in the door first.
Yup. Let me find her.
Unless you want to whip a skeleton out.
For the record, I think you're all insane. I already have skeletons. They're in the cart.
You have 3 skeletons. I need to drop the skeletons as well.
No, they're in the cart.
Well, we don't have. Well, the cart's here, but we don't have the cart token, so they technically are.
Oh.
They're technically here.
You could kind of think of it as next to the kobolds down there.
It's like it's a road or something.
You mean I need to use my imagination?
I know.
Imagination. Where is that? There it is.
Like back in the days when all we had was graph paper.
That's my favorite.
No, my favorite was the dry erase board.
Okay, yeah.
The dry erase board was fantastic. Until it kind of got smudged.
Yeah, with permanent marker. I didn't. Some lack of foresight there.
I don't think we could have predicted that, because it was permanent marker, so it shouldn't have done anything. It was just when we put the dry erase marker over it that kind of like somehow countered it, which didn't make any sense at all. But at the time, I wasn't going to shell out $200 for an actual jar erase board with like actual grid lines on it.
Yeah, that was way too expensive for my taste too. And I didn't think it'd be that expensive. That's actually ridiculous.
It's because that's not for people like you and I. It's for businesses, and businesses don't give a shit.
It really should. But yeah. Okay. Now that I've dropped half work onto the map as well, she looks
From the
up.
sky, she falls.
God, no. All right.
Do the superhero landing.
She gives the building a rough stare. I've stayed at worse places. It's a roof, and gets us out of this
That's
rain.
what I'm saying.
I've stayed at worse places. That doesn't mean I want to continue to do so.
Mile scratches her. Well, we can always just sleep inside of the carriage, or we can set up a camp nearby. There's also that settlement nearby, but... She looks over at Dreg as Dreg shakes his head.
What does that mean?
Not friendly?
No, not friendly. It's more... It's less that it would be a place that LeFou owns, and more that it would be a place that Lord Urza owns.
So we're going to stay at an inn that's dilapidated and destroyed, but Urza owned it.
Well, don't misunderstand me.
People who work for Urza or are under his dominion, whatever.
Well, I don't want to be arrested.
Which is why we shouldn't be at this inn.
We're far enough away from the settlement.
Well,
Goes
we're
inside.
helping. Oh.
Either way, I would prefer not to set up camp for tonight. I would prefer to set up camp at this moment.
Well, I can start setting it up. You're the boss right now, so I'll leave it to you if I start setting up tents and all that, or if we set up reinforcements for this
It's
place.
more like what would be easier for you guys. Reinforcing this place as a place to stay for the night, or just setting up a basic camp. Alright, that perception. When you step inside this place, it smells... Oh. Half-orc comes to Xanther.
Let's go inside while they're bickering about it.
She nods. Alright, stepping inside. Place is kind of dusty. And when I say kind of, I mean,
The dust of ages has settled upon everything.
yeah, at least 3 months worth of dust. No one's been in here for months.
God.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, there's also, like, a pungent odor here. Something akin to rotten foods and such. Also, you can see a few mushrooms growing on the inside.
Good God.
From the
Is that
holes,
something-
mostly.
Is that
From the
something to take
hole.
off note? It looks kind of misty here.
That is a hole in the floor.
Okay, is it-
Floorboards have rotted, and there's just kind of a hole in the floor.
Okay.
Zai's concern is it looks like a portal to hell.
It is not a portal to hell.
Okay, Creed will lift up the table and close every hole with a flipped over table.
I'll help.
So
We
yeah,
shall secure the area and
we're gonna use flipped over
clean
tables
out
to
a
close the
space
hole.
enough for us to, lay down bedrolls and shit.
Yeah, essentially we're gonna sorry for the drawing, clear out all the tables in this area,
Okay.
just so we have a camp spot in the middle of the inn.
We could use our. We have the hammer and nails. We could fill the holes with.
Oh shit! I actually can't move the tables for that. Whoops.
It's fine. Don't just with imagination.
Yeah.
Use our bodies.
Imagination. No more holes in the walls or in the floor, and significantly less tables.
All right. That is easy to do. Meanwhile, back outside still, Mile. Well, I'm still kind of so-so on this. I understand Edragan's hesitation, if I'm being honest.
Well, I think that if we're gonna set up camp anyway,
Thumbs up. It's clear.
even if we thank you, even if we move a fair distance away, they're gonna probably figure out like, oh, these guys are within walking distance of this trashed inn, and they're gonna make
You
assumptions
have the
anyway.
pot, Triznag.
The what, huh?
Do you have
Sorry?
the cooking pot?
Yeah, of course I have the cooking pot.
Let's go. Bring it in.
Okay. And he'll.
Tezza says this actually works out because earlier when we stopped for a little break earlier, I caught a couple of rabbits that I put inside my sack. She says she pulls out 2 rabbits.
Oh, lovely. Rabbit stew.
Edragan.
You get the feeling they're having a completely different conversation than we are.
Mile, this is often the case when you're a wizard, you know.
Harumph.
Harumph indeed. As those two are about to step into the tavern, Dreg tugs on Miles' robes as she rolls her eyes. No. Dreg holds up a stone that he pulls from his pocket. Fine. You guys continue to set the place up. We have to deal with a conversation.
Somebody has a meeting.
Edragan, you can roll me an Arcana check. DC will be, I feel like 15 is pretty fair to identify what the item was Dreg just pulled out of his robes.
A cell phone.
If you care.
It's a sending stone, but okay.
Yeah, it's a sending stone, but it's a cell phone.
Where did my character sheet go?
They
I
even
had it
practically
up.
wrote the description of the item as such.
If you've lost it, you can press the button again. It'll make
I
it the active
know.
window.
So we're gonna do that and that.
You're not sure.
I have no idea.
You have no idea what the rock is.
It's a cell phone.
Let me move. Did I not give you control of Junior? My bad.
I'm gonna have Nightwing try and stealthily listen in on the conversation.
Okay. Oh no, you can move Junior. You should be able to move your token, robot.
I forgot about Junior.
Even though I mentioned him.
Yep.
Ah.
He's on the table. There we go.
All right. So Nightwing will be listening on their conversation. So I'm just gonna. They're all gonna go to the hidden zone for a little bit.
Into
Go to Shadow Realm.
Damn it! I said 2.
And because Nightwing is going with them, he's going to temporarily disappear from your control, but he shall return.
Poof.
Okay. Meanwhile, getting things set up inside. Like I said, wasn't gonna make you roll a check for just moving tables and shit and just getting holes plugged up. That's not something that requires a check. That's anyone with two arms can do. That being said, I would like a survival check to make this place a little more hospitable.
If that's setting up camp, that's Triznight's job, but I will help him.
Okay.
Yeah. This place needs a little helping.
Okay. Triznag, when you step inside as well, same general thing. It smells really pungent and bad in this location.
Ugh.
Like even to you, as a kobold, you're like, oh, this smells terrible.
Maybe we can open a window or something.
Agreed.
Alright, so yeah, you do go ahead and open the windows, as the smell kind of stinks a little less, but now there's like a little bit of humidity in the air. This is a summer rain, by the way, so it's like, a little hot out there. Meanwhile, Nightwing listening in on Mile and Dreg. I need him to roll me a perception.
Do you need a survival check as well, right?
I sure did.
Was it normal or advantage because Creed's helping?
I'd say advantage because Creed's helping. Xanther's helping too. So yeah, no, that is good. Yeah, You dust off the floors. Um, you dust up the floors, make tables and things. You even manage to find a barrel full of pickles, and they are still good because they are pickles.
That's good.
It turns out Nightwing and I have the same perception, so I can just push the button. Dang. Why am I sucking today? Good rolls, come back.
Baby, come back.
I don't
Did
see
you
the
take
roll.
my bad rolls?
I think
Oh,
you.
there
I
it
think
is.
you did. I think
You
you
have-
took your
you have-
bad rolls.
You haven't rolled yet, so we can't tell.
Oh, no.
That's fair. All right. Fortunately, Nightwing isn't catching much of anything as he's sitting there. Tasley is going to go ahead and sit it here, and she's actually inspecting a barrel of booze, seeing if the booze is any good.
What do you say, Tasley? Actually, no, I don't. I don't so fucking know her name. I wasn't there for that conversation.
Yeah.
What do you see?
Disgusting rotted alcohol. It might have been good beer at some point as she spills it over, but now it's shit.
Not inside.
Is
Fill it outside of ED.
Well, she spilled it into the hole mostly.
the holes that are covered with tables?
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Chuck it out. It's probably keeping the smell in.
She sighs. I'm gonna have her roll a strength check to move it.
I mean, it could act like as a natural deterrent too, because it's stinky.
Isn't being rotten alcohol's defining characteristic?
It can get worse.
Yeah, I'm not talking about fermentation. I'm talking about rot.
I said that in character.
You did?
And we're saying this in character.
Yeah.
Christian's not.
Oh.
Didn't he?
He totally did.
I thought he did.
Oh. He doesn't
Yeah,
have a
this is-
character.
What? Wait, it's the orc.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pay attention,
talking-
Jesus.
No, I don't want to pay attention.
All right. She gives a nice. She actually passed her strength check with the 13. She takes the barrel over to here and tosses it out the window, as there's a crack sound as it spills out. So where's everyone approximately inside of the broken tavern here?
Where my token is.
So you are
Probably about where my token is.
Okie dokie.
What's over here in the corner?
What's over here?
That
Is it
is
a fireplace?
That's a fireplace.
Ooh, lights it up.
All right. Xanther's where he is. You are where you are.
The whole building catches fire. I start casting Alarm Skull, Sentry Skull on a skull, and I'm gonna place it at the door.
Oh, I got an idea.
So let me ascribe to you what is going to happen as you do so.
Okay.
There we go. As you are about to walk out of the door, suddenly the door slams shut on you guys. Bam!
I knew it!
As from literally on the ceilings and the walls, and press close against the walls. Hold on a moment while I just reveal.
They're fish people.
Are they lizard folk? What's going on here?
Got little eyebrows.
What's all this then?
Alright.
I'll give them bigger eyebrows.
They're fucking invisible.
No way.
Oh god.
Once I move those tokens, the eyebrows will stay.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you get the fire, then you're about to cast the Sentry Skull spell. This door suddenly slams shut as peeling off from the walls and the ceiling. You see these strange human, about 5.5 foot tall, lizardish looking people peeling off that were almost blended in like chameleons blended with it. Well, we know that's not actually true from science, but like chameleon.
Octopus.
Octopus. Yes, thank you. All right. kind of like how an octopus blends in with an environment. These guys were blended into like the natural terrain of this place, and they did a damn good job of appearing almost seamlessly as they kind of, like I said, drop off from the ceiling, peel off from the walls, um, teeth gnashing, and claws ready. And let's roll for initiative, everybody!
Okay. Oh, I gotta click my token. I don't want to forget that. I always forget that, but not today. There we go.
I wanted to send the results to the turn track, but no valid token was selected. What?
You gotta click on your token. That's what I just talked about.
Yeah, okay. We'll try.
Do the thing.
Better luck next time.
Better luck next time.
Aww.
I forgot to say that, yes, Trisnag can roll me an advantage check to identify what these things are with the knowledge of nature. Edrigan can roll me as a matter of fact, everyone can roll me a nature check to identify what they are. Trisnag has advantage on this check because I feel that's fair.
Cool. Good. Junior. I need to do his initiative.
That is a pass for Edrigan and a pass for Trisnag. That is a pass for Creed.
Poisonous snake has +3.
Did Xanther not want to roll a knowledge nature to identify?
Holy shit.
He just knows they need to
Dealing
die.
with computer things.
Okay.
For whatever reason, suddenly everything's reverted to basic coloration and I can't get it to go back. Let's see. Knowledge, nature, go.
Alright, so everyone passed. Every one of you, it seems to at some point have at least had some encounter or at least heard some kind of story of these things. Trisnag got advantage because being a kobold, these are one of many sworn nemesis of kobolds, as they often raid caves of kobolds to steal their eggs and such and eat them. These are troglodytes, normally denizens of the Underdark. Occasionally they can burrow their way to their service. They have nothing but an insatiable need to eat and get huge. They are completely unreasonable, unrational, and somewhat stupid. From your experience.
Okay. I
How
guess he'll ship.
appropriate.
Yeah. Ah! Troglodytes!
I need to roll for all these troglodytes.
Yeah, you do. Then it depends on whether I can stab them or not.
Well,
Troglodyte.
technically you are surprised.
I can't be. Alert!
Right?
He can't be. He's alert.
Yeah, everyone else is surprised, quote unquote.
I was like, oh, fuck, stab!
Edrigan knew it, but you know.
He still walked into the house.
Yep. So I need to roll for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 d20.
Good thing we're not that party. Otherwise, we would have listened to Edrigan and just burned this bitch down.
I mean,
And this is more fun.
This is more fun.
are you sure?
The DM
Burning down buildings is pretty fun.
You spent time
Not
making
gonna
a
lie.
map. You can't just burn it down.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I,
It's not even particularly difficult.
I can 100% guarantee you I had something planned if you burn this place down.
Ah, son of a bitch.
They would have been on fire and then attacking us.
And coming out the holes.
Jesus, what is it? Oh, wow! Wow! Okay, this is just gonna be flat to all of them. Holy crud.
Did they all roll 20?
No, it's just that I was looking for what their initiative modifier was, and I was very surprised to see what the number was.
2.
Nope.
3.
1. 0.
It's 5, probably.
Someone already guessed it.
Well, we only got one number we haven't said, so.
Okay, so first is actually Junior, but Junior is surprise condition, so he doesn't get to move. So he's currently coiled up inside Trisnag's little robes. Vestments. There we go. That's the right word for that. First is this troglodyte here next to Creed. So he peels off of the wall and attacks.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
A big ass lizard!
That smells really bad.
Oh yeah, and you need to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Real? Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a.
Is that just a natural thing? Because it's that
Yep.
smelly?
yeah. They
Well,
really.
normally it's only in their lair, but I'm presuming that this place has effectively become one.
Okay, that is a fail, and you are now poisoned. You now
Oh, what?
you have the poison condition. Would you like to know what the poison condition does?
Yes, please. Because this is the first time I've taken something.
Okay, so the poison condition, a poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. At the
Jeez.
start of
Wait, hold
at the
on.
start of your next turn, you can make another con save.
Mm-hmm.
If you succeed on it, then you become immune to the stench for 1 hour.
Okay. Because I do have a poisoner's kit, so I'd probably get something good out of that.
Yeah, but at least for right now, you are.
Yeah, for right now, I'm poisoned. That's fine.
And that's just.
He's just poisoned. He's already thinking about harvesting them.
Alright.
But we never got the defile crawler, whatever's.
Oh, because that's right. Because you can't be surprised, and they do not get the advantage from this surprise condition on you.
Nope.
Okay. What is your AC?
15.
15. Okay, so as it peels itself off the wall and its horrid stench and all its revelry hits you as you like, and you feel your eyes almost roll back into your head at the being hit by the pure stink of it. It bites into your shoulder, dealing 4 piercing damage as its fangs rip in. It tries to claw at you with one of its claws as your armor seems to stop it, and then another claw reaches into your gut, dealing 6 slashing damage.
3 attacks. Jeez. Alright.
And that is its turn. This troglodyte right here, he's going to set the bar on. He's going to set the wooden bar onto the door, and then he's going to move towards the window. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That is not a place where a window is. This troglodyte here is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to this window, and then he's going to spend an action to climb in through that window. Damn it, I moved the eyebrow. I had the eyebrows moving with. Oh shit, I'm sorry, man. I did not mean to delete those eyebrows.
Deleted my eyebrow.
Hold on, there we go. That is his turn. Triznag, it is your turn. Surprise condition leaves you. You are no longer surprised.
Okay. Yeah.
Tosley's turn. I actually think I did one thing wrong with the Constitution, with the stench. Is any creature that isn't a troglodyte that starts within 5 feet of one. Okay, starts. So, Zai, just when it's your turn, consider yourself to have the poison condition. We'll just say we already made that roll. That was my mistake to do that. We should have waited to your turn to make that con save. I got a little overzealous there.
Okay.
Okay. Tosley, she needs to make that Constitution saving throw right now, though. She is a barbarian, though. Not barbarian. Herp a derp derp. And she passes. She got a 14. As she's like, "Oh God, you smell like shit!" And pulls out her great sword, which she is very happy to have been given. But she has the that surprise round, so that's all she can do. Surprise condition, that is. This troglodyte here that is dropped off of the ceiling is going to move 5 feet to where Xanther is, and it's going to attempt to hit him quite hard. Okay. So I need... Boom. Oh, this one actually has advantage. Let me roll that again. Okay, yeah, both those are fails, so it doesn't matter. What is your new AC?
19.
19. Yeah. So he drops off the ceiling and screeches and runs at you. Smack, 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 smack. Nothing. He cannot get through your armor.
Shield.
Edrigan's surprise condition is now gone. Creed, finally your turn.
Yay.
And
I'm gonna hit this.
and poisoned.
I am poisoned.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is disengage. And then... Okay, how far can I disengage this movement, right?
Yep.
No, disengage is your action. It allows you to take a movement without getting the attack of
Yes,
opportunity.
but I can make it a cunning action, therefore it's a bonus action now.
Ooh.
Ooh. So it is okay. So basically, I'll cunning action disengage. Wait, I want to see which one is after me. Only those ones get asked. Aha, there. I see you.
Yep, he
Okay.
sure is after you.
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna hop up, disengage from him, go straight for this one. Wait. When do I make that con save? At the beginning or to
Like I said,
unpoison?
I said I got overzealous, and you were supposed to roll it at the start of your turn when you were standing next to it.
Okay. So the next turn is when I make my con save to get rid of it, or attempt to get rid of it, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright, anyway. So basically, this would be a normal attack because I automatically get advantage, which cancels out the disadvantage due to assassinate.
Correct.
So it's just a normal attack, sneak attack, but still auto crits if I hit.
Okay, why is it? Why are you getting the sneak attack damage? I'm trying to figure out why.
Because assassinate.
Okay.
Anyone that hasn't acted before I have, I automatically have.
All right.
That.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so
I had to clarify that because my mind was like thinking it was because you had advantage. And I'm like, wait, no, that's not how that works.
No. It's whoever. It's whenever.
Yeah.
As long as I act, as long as they haven't acted in the first turn. So as long as I hit, which looks like I do.
That is a hit. Roll
Okay,
me
so
damage.
Damage twice because it's auto crit.
18 damage.
18 plus 14, 32.
32. And these guys, I gave them. All right, yeah, no. All right, so disengaging from the other one and feeling absolutely sick, and you dash backwards, then kind of climb your way forward over the rotting floorboards and the table that you kind of overturned a bit, to try and cover the holes that these things obviously had come in through. And you dash forward and tell me what you do to this thing because you did just kill it. Tell me what you do.
Basically, reeling from the smell, I roll backwards, see the next closest one to me, not being Tasley's one because that's over there. Pull out my short sword and thrust it through the chest and be like, "You're dead!" Right through the heart because I just guessed where it is.
Yep, and you just straight through the heart. You made a guess about where it is, but your guess was pretty damn good as your sword plunges and you see the heart fly out of his body. He's like,
okay, now I know. That's where I aim.
All right, that is your turn. This troglodyte's turn. He is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Oop, don't want to move that. Move this. Move up to you, and he's going to do the same thing that the other troglodyte did. Lay a smackdown on you the best he can.
Creed gonna get it.
I am gonna get hit.
Fucking drop bears. Lizard
Fuck
drop bears.
15.
Lizard drop bears.
You said 15, right?
AC is 15, yes.
All right. He scrambles forward and in a slobbering mess, fails to really get a hold on you as his snapping jaws get right next to your shoulder but miss, and because he's scrambling so rapidly towards you, just trying to eat you, his claws just on the floor. Ooh, that hurt my own ears. Fuck. Oh shit. All right. This troglodyte's turn. He is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. To Triznag.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
little bit of the same. Oops. Nope. Yes, this. Don't do that. Oops, that has advantage. I keep on fucking that up. Not that that mattered. Okay, that one did matter. What is your AC?
Let's
16?
see. Right now it's 19.
19? Okay, so that's 2 hits. Alright. He scrambles forward, snapping at you with his jaws as you raise your shield just in time that it, Actually, no, he does not have advantage. That is my bad. Because you no longer have the surprise condition, but those attacks still hit because those were all the first rolls that were hitting ones. Alright, so he scrambles forward. You raise your shield to block his jaws from biting into you as his claws scrabbling over your shield just slash into you, dealing 8 damage.
Ah!
It says screeching at you. This one's turn. That's the dead one. This one.
Having trouble clicking on my
10,
token.
15, 20, 25.
It was 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so he's going to attack Xanther as well. Xanther, has Xanther moved on the initiative yet? No, he
Nope.
hasn't. So
No, he's way at the fucking bottom.
okay, so
I rolled a 1.
so did one of the troglodytes.
Amazing.
Okay,
Wait, quick BRB.
no problem. Alright, that's a miss, and a hit. So he scrabbles towards Xanther. Bites, but fails to get through the armor. Slashes with one claw, fails to get through armor. But the last slash with one of his claws manages to find a minor chink in the armor, and as you feel a little nick, 3 slashing damage.
You little bitch.
Alright, this troglodyte's turn. He's going to try to attack Tazli for obvious reasons. Oh, that was the thing I forgot to do. Triznag, when it's... Well, that will only be relevant when it's Triznag's turn again. And then when it's Xanther, when it's your turn, you will have to make the Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Pretty sure I'm going to be okay, though.
Oh, yeah, because it's when one's next to you on your turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, then I haven't had the opportunity to do that yet. Next turn. Because on my turn, it was nothing next to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I'm following correctly.
Ooh. The first one was a fucking hit. Poor half-orc. Let me see what her AC was. Okay. That's not bad AC, but that's still going to be 2 hits. So, anyone who's paying attention to her in the corner sees this troglodyte peels off the wall, just jump onto her with his full weight, sinking down with his jaws into her neck as you see spurts of blood come out. She takes 8 damage.
Oh, good
slashing
bitch.
into her. She manages to deflect one claw, but another one gets her in the chest for another 6 damage. Alright, Xanther, you are no longer surprised this round, and that is your turn.
And I must make a save. I don't even need a bonus or anything?
No bonus. If anything, I'm going to give you disadvantage because there are 2 next to you, but nah. That's...
No, I mean bonus action.
Oh, no bonus actions. No actions when you're surprised. Yeah.
Darn.
Ooh, you are now poisoned as well. Skull and crossbones. Alright, so this troglodyte right here.
Tim did not
10,
steal my
15,
bad luck.
20, 25. We always count Junior as being on Triznag's body, even though we have this token for him, so I'm just gonna... Weep. There.
Okay. Can you put Triznag's above it? Is there like a way to do that? Okay.
Layer, front.
There we go.
Alright. And if you hold Alt, you can move the token to non-regular spots.
Oh,
and that'll
okay.
allow you to do that with the thing. So, this one runs up to where Edrigan is. And is going to make the attacks. Edric,
and he's going to cast the shield.
yeah, I thought that was coming, so that will give you an extra. That will raise your AC to what again?
It's +5. What is my AC? I'm on the wrong tab. 16. I'm not expecting miracles here.
Okay, yeah, that's a reasonable expectation. So you raise the shield spell as you see this one come scrambling from around the corner at you. The shield blocks his bite from getting into you, but you fail to stop the claws as both claws come sinking into your hips, dealing 12 damage.
Oh, that sucks.
Last troglodyte's turn. This one right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, so he's going to also attack Creed. Creed first round. I actually want to see this. That's good. That's good shit.
What, did I miss something on Discord? Oh.
Yeah. Oh no! All 3 of those are hits. So this one comes scrambling forward and just latches onto your back. Well, actually your front side because of the way you're facing. And just first slash, second slash, and then the last slash just gets you right in the gut as you feel it sliding into your skin. Respectively, you are going to take 16 damage. Oh wait, Zai stepped away, didn't he?
I guess so.
Wait, okay, I'm here. Sorry.
16 damage.
16? Is that to me?
Yeah, yes.
You ate the whole claw bite routine.
Yeah.
He just fucking ramrodded you.
God, alright. I gotta get out of here.
Alright. As you are sitting there thinking that as well, underneath the table that you put here, I need to roll a strength check for him. There it is. That is a pass. You see the table lift up as you see a huge brutish motherfucker rise up from the underneath that table you have placed. Let me add him. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that as well. Oh no! Don't do that. Okay, this one is huge comparatively to the rest of them. He has a massively stuffed gullet. His eyes are bulbous, and he's covered in some sort of thick metal, as if he's actually made some attempt to armor himself. As he kind of raises on his armor. Let me add him a turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, a room full of nope.
Nope.
And now that I'm on him, I need...
This is a big yikes.
This is a big yikes.
Okay. Well, he rolled really shit on his initiative, so...
I saw a ghost today, but this is scarier.
Alright, that is his turn. Let me put him on the right spot in the initiative. Did you put him on the right spot in the initiative? Seems like it, yeah. I actually need to raise him up to here. And that is the end of their turns. Junior, what does Junior do?
Nothing, because he was not able to be given a command on Trisneg's turn.
Alright, that is definitely the fair. This troglodyte here can see that those 2 troglodyte have a hold of Creed, so he's going to 5, 10, 15, rush at Tasley.
Yeah, don't bully me, man. Why you bully me?
I'm not.
It's okay, go on.
Oh my god, the luck of these fucking rolls. 8 more damage to her. As he rushes forward, missing with his bite, but both of the claws sinking through her. And she's like, "Ah, son of a bitch!" This troglodyte here spends its action to crawl through the window. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and just gets next to Triznag. That is his turn. This troglodyte here, 5, 10, 15, 20 to where Triznag is. And then he's going to make the attacks.
Oh boy.
Only the first one's a hit. As you manage to deflect his 2 claws, you do have his bite kind of comes in and then nicks your ear for 3 damage.
Ah!
And then it's your turn. I need you to start your turn by making me that Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. So let's see here. Con and normal roll.
Yes. No advantage
Okay.
or disadvantage.
Oh.
Ooh, you have gained the poison condition.
All right. So let's put that on. There we go. And yeah.
All right, and it is still your turn though. So what will you do?
Okay. So let's see. I think this spell is just a regular action. Oh no, it's a bonus action. Okay. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith, which is a bonus action, requires concentration, doesn't need a roll, it just happens. So he now has that. I don't know what token to use for that, but I'll just put.
For Shield of Faith.
This looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now he's got 21 AC.
Just casually says this.
It's fine. Happens all the time.
Let's see. I think drawing a weapon is part of movement.
Yep.
So he'll pull out the rapier, and let's try and take a swing at that one.
All right, show me that attack.
Okay. Actually, can I change my target?
Yeah, sure can. Which one?
Let's go for that one.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Using my brain. Because now I have advantage.
That does cancel out the disadvantage from poison.
Oh, right. I forgot. It's canceled. Oh, so it would be 18.
That's still a hit, though, so roll me the so go ahead and roll me the damage.
Yeah. Do that. Public roll. Shit damage.
You must have rolled a 1. Yep!
I did.
Okay. I was like, that can only happen with this shittiest of shit rolls. Okay, that's worth noting. Okay. As a bonus action, you cast Shield of Faith on yourself, saying whatever prayer you might.
Didn't think of one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
By the way, Edrigan, let me put your skeletons in here too, because there's no way you wouldn't have brought your skeletons in here.
You
Right?
say that. They were in the cart.
Oh, did you leave them in the cart? Answer
Yeah,
this quick.
I absolutely did.
Okay.
I can still give them commands.
Oh, yes, you sure can. All right. We'll see.
Because they're in 60 feet, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, they are. So yes, you let out a prayer to grant yourself the Shield of Faith as you take your rapier and slash this troglodyte across his chest, opening up a nice little gash as it at you. And I believe that is your turn. Tosley's turn. Let's see. What can she do to help everybody out?
Kill everything that's murdering her.
That is one thing she could definitely do. Okay, yeah, that's definitely what she wants to do. She wants to do the... Actually, I need to read the other one. Damn. That would be a good one, but she'd have to be engaged with it in order for that to work, so instead it's just going to be this one. Oh, that's a fucking natural one. Yeah, that's going to be a fail no matter what. And that's one of her fucking dies down as well. She tries to strike this thing with a menacing strike and give it a sneer, as she misses with the greatsword, chopping into the floorboarding. Bits and pieces of wood coming up, but no troglodyte hit. She's like, fuck! Alright, that is her turn, though. This troglodyte here is going to continue to... actually...
Flail wildly at my shield.
He's going to simply aid the troglodyte next to him, and that's his turn.
Oh. He's grabbing a hold of my shield, the little shit.
Yep. Edrigan, your turn.
So, this is a window, you say,
That is a window.
and I can see through the window?
You sure can.
I cast Misty Step.
Are you teleporting outside the building?
And then,
Well,
because that's a bonus action, I get a scroll of Expeditious Retreat.
Okay, where are you going to?
I'm gonna go find Mile,
Which
I know exactly where they are because my bird is there.
As a matter of fact, I was just about to say, Nightwing gives you a telepathic communication of, oh shit, lizards are crawling out of the ground!
I'm going to bring my skeletons with me. No, I'm not. I'm going to tell my... Well, hang on. I got to remember how that works. Is that an action or it just happens?
It is a bonus action, I believe.
I've already used my bonus action. I'm telling my skeletons to do jack shit.
I used to think it is. I don't remember. Check.
Yeah,
Check in the book.
it is a bonus action.
It's a bonus action. I also checked.
Okay. You're fucked.
No, you're fucked.
Well, they'll defend themselves. If there's stuff attacking the cart, they'll attack that. But that's about it.
Alright, that is your turn, though?
Yeah, I'm going after Mile.
Okay. Creed, your turn.
Alright. Where's the nearest window?
That would be right here.
Fucking bonus action disengage.
Well,
Get the fuck out.
first off, make the Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, so I'm not to.
Oh wait,
not be
I needed to
poisoned
do
anymore?
that. I didn't do that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Hang on. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. Constitution.
That is a pass for Creed. You are no longer poisoned, and you cannot be poisoned again like that for an hour. Oops, that's not what I was
So
trying
it's
to
just
do.
momentary death.
So it's just a straight Constitution check.
Yeah, just a straight Constitution check.
Advantage, disadvantage,
Neither.
normal.
Normal.
Regular.
Pass.
Fine. Fuck off.
Okay. And
that
he
was
jumps up.
a good feat. I don't need 20 intelligence. I just need this feat.
And Creed just jumps out the window with his disengage.
The thing is, disengage only works for the first 5 feet. So when you pass this troglodyte here in this square, he would get an attack of opportunity on you.
Technically, because I'm not using an action, I can do 2 disengages.
How do you
Or
figure?
can I? Or can I? I don't know. I'm asking you now.
I would say I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Go ahead.
Okay, so disengage again, and then movement action, which I can turn into a dash.
Yeah, you can turn it into a dash.
I'm out.
Well, it's also in this edition, your movement
there's no movement.
cumulative. You can move
Yeah.
in, attack, and then move back out if you kill the damn thing.
Yeah, you can move.
Okay.
You basically have X amount of movement you can use whenever the hell you want on your turn. Dash itself is its own action.
Okay, well, yeah, so disengage, and then 30 feet from technically here.
What?
Huh?
No, disengage isn't a movement.
No,
Disengage
Yeah,
is an
no,
action that you take.
You wait. He's got 2 because he has a free one because he's a
Right.
rogue. He used them
Right.
as a bonus action, and then he used
Right?
as a
No. I get that, but he's saying he's starting from here, but he's not. He's starting from here.
Right, but he used 2 disengages, and then he moves his
Right.
movement to go out there.
Right,
One.
but he's not starting from here.
What? Well, okay, but
He's
why does
starting
it?
from back here
Right, but
on
he
his
used
30 feet.
disengage.
Right. Disengage doesn't
move.
move you.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can use your movement however you want in your turn, you.
Right, but he's not
Yeah,
saying.
no, I get it. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
To about here. It's fine. I get it.
Okay. Meanwhile, that's Creed's turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. This troglodyte here just lost its target, so it's going to go find a new target. New target found, and it will expend the use of the aid. That will only give it advantage on the first attack. And it still fails! As it just, even with the advantage of it holding the shield, you just simply just elbow it as it tries to bite you, breaking a few teeth, and then as it tries to claw you, it just can't get through the armor. That is its turn. Alright, it's this guy's turn. He's going to... Oh, no, he can't move like that.
Oh, you better not.
Yeah, it's like
you.
he cannot move like that, actually. He's simply going to attack Trizdag.
Boy.
Okay, miss. All three are misses. As your shield of faith provides us. Slam. He just can't get through to you.
Whew.
This troglodyte's turn. It's also going to. It's just going to attack.
Can kobolds sweat? We're finding out right here.
Yep.
Lizard, so...
Yeah, but also draconic bloodline and ears.
Ooh. You said your new AC is 19.
For who?
That's for Xanther.
Yes.
Alright, that is one hit. As the bite actually manages to nick a little of your ear, dealing 3 piercing damage. But both claws fail to get through.
Bitches gonna get fucked.
Alright, that is its turn. And now the last troglodyte, which is this one right here, is just going to continue to attack Tosley. And maybe they'll stop rolling over 14. Nope, it continues. She takes 6 more piercing damage as it bites into her. And she's like, son of a bitch! So just like a stream of curse words coming from her direction. As finally Big Fat Boy begins to move and wobble forward. Boom! You feel the entire building shake under his massive girth. Are you afraid, sir? That's aimed at Xanther. Are you afraid, sir? The big, massive boy just moved towards you.
Come get you some. Who wants a piece of the Xanther?
As he only takes the 5-foot step forward to be in range, pulls out a gigantically oversized greatsword.
Oh boy.
And bellows out something as all the other troglodytes seem to lift up their shoulders. That is his turn. Xanther, your turn. Roll me the Constitution saving throw.
Let's get this crap off of me so I don't have to deal with it for a whole hour. Damn it!
Nope! You are still poisoned.
Cut muffins. Alright. See, what do I have that'll actually work here? Divine Favor for bonus, and then... Well, I kinda need to clean up these motherfuckers that are mobbing me and Triznag somehow. So I guess I'll attack that guy.
All right.
With the long sword.
All right, let's see. Disadvantage because of poison.
Yeah. Public disadvantage. Go!
Ooh, another.
Ow.
Quantum rolling.
Quantum rolling, everybody.
2, 2, 4.
I
What's
like
my
it.
other one? A 2. What was my other one? Oh, the nature was a 15.
I would like to say this. 777. For someone who's getting shit rolls, you've got 777 rolls for rolls. That's pretty funny.
So if I win, I have 1,000,000 gold.
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
All right.
Anyway,
But yeah. I forgot to click this so that everyone knows what the troglodyte leader did.
oh right, almost forgot. Shield bashy, which lets me smack him. Probably still disadvantage.
Yeah. And that's up against the guy directly in front of you, or?
Yeah, same guy.
Okay, so this guy then, right? The one I'm pinging?
No, this guy.
Okay, that guy. Let's see if he fails. He could still fail.
He could. I don't see it happening.
Never underestimate the scout's code.
Shut
Why?
up, Table.
Why would you ever say that? You monster.
No, he takes it quite good. Well, actually, as you try to bash him with the shield, he actually catches the shield and throws your arm back.
Damn it.
That is your full turn, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's everything.
Alright, this troglodyte here is going to simply provide the aid action for the next troglodyte that's going to attack Triznag. This one right here is going to just simply take the step forward and it's going to continue to mob Tosley. She's having a shit time of it today.
Seems like it.
Oops, I opened up the wrong sheet. That's not what I'm trying to open. Boop. 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 Miss, and another hit with the claw for another 4 damage. She's about to be death by 1,000 cuts. As she, her leg buckles a bit as another claw slashes at her. She's like, damn it, damn it, damn it. Junior, what does Junior do? Oh, wait, before that, as Edrigan goes to achieve Mound, you get that communication from Nightwing. All you see is a blinding flash of white light from about 30 feet away as you hear screaming and an entire 50-foot section of the forest is incinerated.
Cool. Keep going.
All right, Junior.
Junior does nothing because Triznag already used his bonus action on his turn, and Junior cannot actually attack because he is a familiar.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's right. All right. This troglodyte here is going to continue to attack Tosley. Boom, boom, boom. So that's miss, and another hit with that last one. Yeah, and another 4 damage to Tosley. Ooh, if it doesn't get to her turn fast enough, she might actually not live to get to do the one thing that might fucking save her. Actually, I need to measure out another thing. Damn, they are in range too. So they actually get the benefit of that. That's pertinent. Alright, this troglodyte's turn. It has advantage on its first attack. And then... No. Yes, this. Advantage. 1, 2. That might actually be a hit with the advantage. But only because... that I have to see if the inspiration was enough. No. Actually, I will just roll them all at once. Your new AC let's see, it was +5 from the Shield of Faith, correct?
No, not +5. That'd be crazy. It's +2, so it's 21 right now.
Oh, it's 21 right now. Okay, this could turn out poorly. It does for one of them, but so only the bite gets through. As with a little bit of vigor from hearing its leader bellow, it bites down into you, bites down into your neck, dealing four more piercing damage. As both claws still fail to get to you, though.
Okay. I'm gonna do concentration check. I think the DC's 10, unless the damage is more, if I remember right.
DC is 10. This damage is definitely not more.
Yeah. Disadvantage, I think, because of the poison.
That is correct.
Okay. Uh-oh. There goes the shield.
And the shield falls. Which, I probably should have rolled that sequentially, but I'm just going to go, nah. Alright, so, just the 4 damage as your Shield of Faith falls.
Oh, shit!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Which means this other troglodyte here is going to go to town as well.
Okay. Oh, let's see those hits.
Alright, I need to roll the 3d4. Okay, that's a miss. Well, 19 is the adjusted AC from the Shield of Faith. So.
Yeah. No. He had 21 before. 19 is his default.
Okay, good. I was about to greatly miscalculate it then. All right, so all 3 attacks fail to hit, even with your Shield of Faith. As the Shield of Faith drops, the other one gives a big old smirk and tries to lunge forward, underestimating the quality of your armor and your ability to use a shield as you block, block, block. And that is its turn. Now it is your turn. Trizak, your turn.
Okay, time for the risky plays. Going to cast Spiritual Weapon, which I believe is just summoning it. But let me just double check here. I don't think it needs a roll. You create a floating spectral weapon, blah blah blah. 5 feet. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't need a roll. I will make the spell card appear though, just to show that. If I can find the button there. Okay. Oh wait, this is probably gonna roll it. This is probably gonna try and roll the damage if I click this button.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Well.
I still need I just still need to see the text of the spell.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. Oh, whatever. I'll just click it and see if it rolls.
You make its output spell card.
Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, it rolled. It tried to roll, but that's what I was just trying to do was the thing.
It lasts for the duration or until you cast the spell again. This is a concentration spell, I'm assuming, right?
No, actually.
Oh, okay. Cast a spell, you can make a melee attack against a creature within a hit that takes. Ooh.
And it only costs a bonus action to make it come out.
Okay. Weapon.
Yeah. Choose the form of a sickle.
Nice. You can't. It can't attack this turn. It's gotta wait till your next turn, correct?
No. It can attack. If as long as it's within 5 feet of a creature when it's summoned, which I'm gonna put it right there.
All right. Go ahead and use the paint tool to draw us a nice spectral weapon.
Oh boy. This is gonna look like
this
bad.
attack is brought to you by the letter C.
All right. Free hand. This is why won't it come out?
Oh, you did need to start this turn by making the Constitution saving throw, though.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
Also, I realized that the Constitution saving throws for these should also be at disadvantage because you're poisoned. You
cut out a little bit there.
I just realized the Constitution saving throw for the repeated saves against this should also be at disadvantage because of the poison condition.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah. Oh boy.
Alright, that is a failure. You feel extra sickened. In fact, you're like, I'm surrounded by 3. They're all smell like shit.
Yeah.
Alright, but you do conjure the spiritual weapon right there, and that is next to this one right here. It's going to attack it. So go ahead and roll me the attack roll with the spiritual weapon.
I think I did by accident when I was summoning it, so there it is.
Alright, 11. That will not be a hit, sadly.
Yeah, doesn't need to be. It's a distraction. Now I'm gonna Let's see. Can I move here? I know I'm going to provoke a lot by doing this, but
You
I'm
you
trying to.
provoke 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks of opportunity, but you know.
Yeah. Then out the window.
Just like fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
We need space.
So what happens first, the movement or the attacks?
Um, the as a matter of fact, the attacks will happen first.
Actually, wait. Wait. I have an idea. I'm going using my huge brain because that was a. Oh wait, no, I can't because it was a. I can do a cantrip though. Let's see. What do I have for cantrips? Not a lot. I guess I could do chill touch.
I would say this. All of you know this from your knowledge check that you made earlier. Troglodytes have the same weakness as kobolds.
Don't have.
Sunlight.
Don't have daylight prepared. I may as well use my action since I'm just gonna be running after this. And do chill touch on that guy.
Right.
Because I can
Go ahead and roll me
only
chill
be.
touch.
Okay, public roll disadvantage. That sucks.
Ooh! The hand tries to strangle you. I'm joking. That is a fail, though. As you catch the spectral hand, it seems that it hits the wall instead, as you seem to be a bit frazzled from what's going on here, and kind of misaim it.
Allowed to run out the window and take a whole bunch of attacks and a window to the face.
Okay, so let me roll the 4 attacks.
Junior. Oops, oh, accidentally put him underneath.
All of them will be the claws. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one of them actually hit. I actually need to roll 44 because of the inspiration. 2, 4. All right. So one of the claws will hit, but all the other ones will miss. So you take 5 more slashing damage as you break for the window as fast as you can.
Leave that weapon there.
Leaving the spiritual weapon. You're
And that is absolutely all of the things I can do on my turn.
Okay. Tosley's turn. She's gonna start off by using her fucking hell. Oh, this is so fucking bad for her. She's actually in the worst position out of pretty much everybody.
Are you sure about that? What about Xanther? He's got the big dude on him.
Oh, all these boys are about to get fucked by the thing I should have done last turn.
Alright, so she's going to use her second win bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 4 hit points. Because God, does she need that right now. She regains 12 hit points. Immediately, and then she will make attacks. She'll try it again.
Slap thumb.
So she's going to start off with the menacing. Just regular. Oh, this girl. She just can't roll above a 2. That's so sad. I do need to, oh, for when, that's right. It does lets me maneuver. Blah blah blah. No. No, that's his crit. I'm trying to, because I know that whenever she's supposed to get an extra 1d8 on the roll from her superiority dice, which she's using here. So there is a chance she still might hit. No. Goddamn. Try and action surge. One more time. Finally, that is a hit. Jesus Christ. Jeez. You know what? It may not matter that it would have done so. As finally she takes her greatsword, misses with the first slash. You know what? Fuck it! Slashes up with reckless care, with reckless abandon, splitting this troglodyte in half.
You did it.
Yep, she sure did. That is her turn, though.
Great job.
Alright, this troglodyte right here, going to grant advantage on the next attack. Edrigan, your turn.
I'm still going to Mile.
Doesn't take you to, if you use a dash action, you get to exactly where she is. You see her
Well,
with...
you see, I cast Expeditious Retreat,
Oh,
which
yeah.
means
Never mind. So,
I
yeah,
am dashing.
Yeah, so like you actually reach her with just your movement speed. You see she's her with her hand outstretched, looking a little miffed. Drake has his bow out and ready, as she turns to you, hand ready as if it's about to cast a spell.
I just kind of glare at her.
She glowers back at you.
Bunch of troglodytes in the end.
I'm going to burn it down.
My kobold is in there. But you can try.
I will do what is necessary. Come on, Drake. Don't drag your feet, she says, as when it's their turn, they will be able to move back onto the map. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Run back.
Alright, so you run back to within sight of the inn. You see that Trisnag is jumped out of the window and is outside.
Hooray!
Creed!
What up?
Creed, it is your turn again.
Did you just yell at me, Edrigan?
Sure didn't.
Okay, cool. My turn.
I can't even see you.
That's fair. What's the action to drink a potion?
Just an action.
Just an action. Okay, let me think. Okay, got it. So what I'm gonna do is, hold on. Is there a window on this side? On the back of the building?
Another window?
Yeah, another window.
Yeah, there's another window here and another one here.
Okay, good. I'm gonna move to this. Okay, wait. Let me see if I can actually make that movement first.
I'm already trying to think of names for this episode. Out! Quick, out the window!
My kobold is in there.
I fucking love it.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna go in here. Practically out of sight. Cunning action. Hide.
And then drink your potion.
And then drink my potion as an action. Is that possible? Is that cool?
Yeah, yeah, do it. Go ahead and is it a greater healing potion or just a regular heal potion?
I'm pretty sure I'm only holding regular healing potions.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one who has a greater at the moment.
Yeah.
Right, so go ahead and just roll for me, and I'll just move on to the next person's turn.
It's 2d4. I always forget, isn't it?
2d4 plus 2.
2. Thank you.
7.
Ooh, delicious.
Alright, so this troglodyte right here has advantage on its first attack. Wow. I'm just gonna roll only 1d4 because I only need to see if it gets the next d4 one. If it even gets a 1 on this, it'll hit with the first attack when it wouldn't have. Okay, yeah, it does. All right. So, with the inspiration granted by its great leader there, its bite manages to get just past your shield, latching onto your arm as another claw slashes into your just kind of underneath that one little nick in your armor, slashing into you as well. The other claw kind of scrabbling and trying to find another spot to get into you. Total damage is 9.
Okay.
And now it is this troglodyte's turn. It is going to also attack you 3 times.
It's like, Xanther, how's the party in there?
It's a party. You should come and have a dance.
Okay, none of those would hit even if they got max on the inspiration, so that's a fail. This one's turn.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay. Oh my god, that's 2 nat 20s. Ah! As this other one is kind of bearing down on you and holding you down with a bit of its weight, the next one lunges forward and using the kind of opening that it's got, manages to get 2 severe attacks on you. One claw scrabbles off your armor, but one bite goes straight into your neck, dealing 8 damage, and a claw goes straight into your thigh, dealing another 8 damage, so 16 damage total.
Goodbye, Xanther.
This one right here is going to attack Tasley. And... Miss, 2 hits. Oh, fucking god. Okay. And she's also getting the brunt end of it, taking another 6 damage herself over there.
Oh, lovely.
And now Big Boy raises his greatsword as he looks down at Xanther.
You're gonna die.
He can
I'm
always...
in danger.
I'm in danger! Oh, shit. What's your turn? Ooh. Yeah, that counts, too. 2 attacks. The first attack is a miss, which is good. The second attack is a hit, which means it deals an extra...
I'm gonna draw a better sickle.
Damn! Does you take 36 damage.
That's my max HP. No, never mind.
As Xanther hits the ground.
Oof.
That's a big oof.
Big oof.
We will take care of... it's now your turn. Death saving throw. It's just a D...
Which one?
Just a D20.
Oh no!
So
Can I?
two
Can I
failed.
get something that isn't eaten by disadvantage, please?
No.
Please.
So that is 2 fails on your death saving throw. Your next fail will kill you.
You're gonna die.
I'm gonna
Oh, and
die.
by the way, if something hits you, that's a fail.
Question is, well, I mean, there's a weapon floating right there. Well,
This is a very difficult decision for me to make.
Is it really though?
It is.
Is it really though? It's what you've always wanted.
No, it isn't.
It's what you wanted. That's why there's so many of these fuckers with 3 attacks apiece.
He only wanted to kill the half orc, and he did a really good job of it.
Not quite. I'm gonna fucking roll.
I hear ambulance in the distance.
Here too now.
Okay. So, rather than staying for the meat that's on the ground, it's going to immediately go and help its friends. 30. And that's its full movement to get where she is. This troglodyte.
That's a dead one.
Get
it off.
That is the dead one. It is off the initiative. Junior, Sitting there looking at you.
Just covered in blood on the ground, like.
Oh god! Oh god, why? Oh, that's Junior's turn. This one's turn. Wait. Okay, no, wrong one. Ugh.
I was trying to figure out if my spiritual weapon gets reactions or not. Looks like it can't. That's sad.
Oh shit! All those are hits. As she too goes down on the last hit actually. So she drops down to 0 as well.
Nuke the place now!
This troglodyte's turn. There's no denying it now.
Good night, sweet prince.
Good night, sweet prince.
Good night, sweet
I'm
prince.
so fucking... I'm actually miffed.
Why troglodytes? They have 3 attacks! I didn't know they had 3 attacks, but 3 attacks is crazy!
They don't care about the magic weapon floating next to them?
Oh, they do. Yeah. And
Look at this non-threat.
it will attack them if they move, correct?
I don't know. I'm reading the thing and it doesn't say anything like about reactions or anything like that. It's weird. When the weapon moves, it attacks, but I don't know if it's really weird.
I feel like it wouldn't get
Well,
attacked. That wouldn't get an attack of opportunity then because it doesn't state that it can make him. But
right, because it doesn't get any reactions. Otherwise, it would say.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, there is something I can. There's something I can do. All right.
Goodbye.
Xanther. This last troglodyte steps forward and just bites into your neck as blood sprays out and you feel the final wisps of life leave you.
Edgar got you.
Yeah.
Wait.
Roll me 1d100.
Well, they don't even have one of those.
No, you have to.
You just
You
type
can
it.
just slash roll, yeah.
That
No, you have to
No,
type.
you got
slash roll first.
You slash roll and then space bar.
See, I can't even get hardly anywhere on a D100.
Damn. I can't even do my fiat then. Fuck.
I mean, we're cool. We don't need fiat. It's just we get them. It's fine.
God, how many ambulances have come for Xanther's body? Sorry if you guys can hear. I'm gonna mute myself. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
I hear a lot of them too, yeah.
Okay, that's that. This one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Trisnag, your turn. You just saw Xanther get murdered.
More adrenaline, more panic. Bonus action to move the spiritual weapon. Let's see, up to 20 feet and repeat attack against creature within 5 feet. Can it move? Let's go for that one.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me the attack. Roll me the attack and then roll me the damage.
Okay. Well, if it hits, where is it on my sheet? There it
The
is.
solution was get away from the window.
Oh, is it even a roll? It keeps roll, or did I just roll the same number twice?
I can't tell if it's a roll. It says it is.
Either you cast a spell, you make a melee spell attack. On a hit, the target. I can't tell if it's actually rolling or if it's just putting my thing in.
It rolled an 8 again.
Did it?
Yeah, it rolled an 8 again.
Oh, it did. Okay, it's just Same number.
Alright,
Okay,
so
weird.
also still a miss, sadly.
It's just confusing because that's also my spell DC, so I was confused.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that. He's gonna now run the fuck away. Yeah. Let's get out of here. 30 feet movement. Is Edrigan actually down there, or is that just like the null zone? I want to run towards him.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Tasley passes one of her death saving throws. This troglodyte right here is going to sadly start devouring Xanther's body because they don't care after that point. They just start eating. Edrigan, you feel a disturbance in the force.
I don't think I do.
Oh wait, you can just raise him later.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is D&D.
That's the plan.
My character's not dead. I'm just waiting. Y'all don't get to hear my gay ass for a little while.
Oh, yeah. Who's still inside?
Oh wait! I didn't get to finish my turn though.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I get to do a cantrip because I cast. I use my bonus action on that, and I can do thaumaturgy to yell really loud. Adrian, where are you?
I'm right here.
At which point I need to put these guys back on the map too. Layer, token layer. All right.
Stop that.
As you see, Mile and Dreg are following in tow behind him.
The other face it inside.
Xanther's dead. Creed jumped out a window.
Did you see him die?
Yes. They're eating him.
Edrigan is going to command the 3 skeletons to open the door and walk inside.
Okay, let me drop skeletons on this board. I need to grab them from this map. No, wrong map. This map.
Sorry, what the hell kind of link is this?
I was trying to figure it out too!
Oh, no, that's me accidentally clicking on the spiritual weapon attack button. And because it's not inbuilt into my character sheet, that's what it tried to do.
Oh, Lord.
So that was completely by accident, my bad.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not a Russian virus hackbot.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not speaking Russian, am I, comrade? Uh-oh.
Oh,
no.
shit.
This explains what happened on Skype.
Ni hao.
Tiananmen Square never happened, guys.
And in a couple days, neither will Hong Kong.
Oh.
Topical.
I'm gonna date this video.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely dated now. 2 days before the fucking massacre.
Holy fuck.
Okay, I'm giving you control of all these skeletons, because you're going to be the one controlling them. Alright, so there are your 3 skeletons. Direct them, move them as such, because they are yours.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just all the lads just walking in.
One of them will have to spend an action to get the boarding off the door, because they dropped the board on the door.
Oh, yeah, there was a board there.
So just have one hang back at the door.
Yeah.
But the other 2.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where are you stuff it?
Alright.
Let's do this then.
Meanwhile, Mile is going to move on your turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And let's check the range. Oh, that's about to be a roast. Okay. And...
The window's here, right?
Yep.
I see everything.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, I think this one is better. Oh, she's pissed. She's really fucking pissed.
Do it.
So let's cast this as a. She already cast that one, so she's got to cast this one as this one. DC 18. Higher level caster, that's an additional 3d6, which they rolled for her. And she can't roll a 1 on her damage rolls. So, on her fire damage rolls. As a matter of fact, I also need to roll an extra. I have to roll extra damage for her because she's fucking. It's way better than that.
Evocation's great, isn't it?
Yep. So I need to add her extra damage from being an evocation caster, which is going to be an extra 5. And then that has to be.
Those rolls are almost completely average. 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3.
1, 2, 6.
And she's going to exclude one target from the spell, which is going to be Edrigan's, which is going to be Xanther's body.
Reasonable.
Spells can cause an additional. Yep, so that does an extra 5. She could. Yeah, no, she hasn't overchanneled this day, so she can overchannel. Yeah, so as a matter of fact, it will just do straight max damage. So 6. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Goodbye, skeletons.
I think they would have been dead, even if she didn't do this, because of how much damage it does. But yeah.
Man, that's weird. The spiritual weapon doesn't even have health. So even if the whole thing burns down, it's still gonna be floating there. It's kind of weird.
Spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
that's what I was looking at. So it doesn't, like... It's just kind of there?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't even know if it can, like, block a tile or not.
So...
Cue X-Files theme.
She's going to toss that... Cancel that. Fireball in right there.
Goodbye, skeletons.
So I'm just going to draw. I'm just going to do myself a favor here. Adrian, I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to borrow this guy right here and just make a 30-foot aura where he is. If it'll let me. 30 foot. Whoo! She's going to exclude herself as well. I may have the size of this wrong. Let me double check that. "20-foot radius." Okay, I do have the size wrong. Because the other spell she cast was much worse. Okay, so that side of the room is actually going to manage to live this. Though she could adjust it a slight bit to... Yeah, no, that's perfectly reasonable. She could still get that angle. So yeah. Because she could just adjust it to right here. Yeah! So that will get all of them as well, so let's just go ahead and... Of course I put the aura from him. It wouldn't have made sense otherwise. So, essentially, yeah, have your skeletons roll me DC 18 dexterity saves.
Okie dokie. That will come in 1 second. Elemental PQRS. Dexterity, they get +2. Slash roll 1d20 +2. Do they all roll together or separately?
You can decide. So it will take half. They will take half damage. But when I tell you the damage, you may.
They're probably. I mean, they're probably dead. I mean, skeletons aren't zombies.
Yeah, but the undead vigor, which is actually ridiculous.
Do I have that yet?
Undead vigor.
No.
Yeah, you can raise zombies, and zombies have undead vigor.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah, I think you guys thinking of undead thralls, which is something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, they're not zombies. Undead fortitude, you mean?
Yeah, undead fortitude. Thank you. I said it wrong. Oops.
It's fine. Man, I didn't even know they had that.
Oh, the leader failed as well. So all you see is Miles step up to the doorway after the skeletons open it. Nope. You see a little firebolt skip from her finger inside the room and then just it erupts in an explosion of white light as... God damn it. Let me just mark it. Dead. 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 Also dead. Toasted. Your skeletons are destroyed as well. Actually,
Oh no, who could have predicted this?
Actually, she can exclude up to 3 targets, so 2 of your skeletons will live as well as Xanther.
Cool. So 2 of them are gonna walk up and just drag his body out.
Okay, give me a moment. And let's go ahead and delete that.
Looks in the window. Ah, my eyes!
Yeah, pretty much what just happened there. Yeah, even the ones that passed with getting half damage, she dealt 71 fucking damage on that fireball.
I'm cool, so I don't look at explosions.
Yeah. So let's remove one of your skeletons as it has been charred to death.
What?
I'll delete it from the map. This... As a matter of fact, the initiative is still going. Creed, you see a gigantic explosion of white hot fire erupt into the building as you see everything in the center of the tavern get vaporized. You see the only thing left is Xanther's body and 2 skeletons.
Go over here.
You can see that one troglodyte is still alive, and you still see the dying body of Tosley.
Shoots. That one.
Alright, and yeah, that is your turn. You have sneak attack, so go ahead and roll me with advantage.
Yep. Sneak attack and on advantage. Here we go. Advantage.
That's a hit.
You. 17 damage.
And you fire an arrow that goes straight through the back of its head as it and falls over dead.
I jump in. Immediately after that, I jump in and rush to Tosley's body.
Okay, you can roll me a heal check. She's passed 1 save to stay alive so far.
So heal to stabilize?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the rest of you, the skeletons bring out Xanther's body.
And they just kind of dump it instead of in front of Trisnag. Ceremoniously.
Alright, that is a pass. You stabilize her as she 1 HP.
Okay, as I will try to fire. Oh, she's away. She's up.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't have to carry you. Is what I literally say. Oh, you. I don't have to carry you.
Oh God. She looks at the vaporized section of the room. Oh God. Where's Xanther?
Follow me.
Carry her out with you.
Yeah, basically, I'll just. If she needs a shoulder to lean on, I'll be it. Though she might crush me.
She's not so heavy.
Okay, cool.
Trisnag is sort of smacking the ground. He still hasn't stood up yet. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I even brought things! I prepared, I prayed for the right things for this, and it would happen so fast I couldn't even do anything!
Mile looks at you a little sad as Drake comes up from behind you, pats you on the back. Mile turns to Edrigan. I'm, sorry about your friend.
Edrigan shrugs.
God damn it!
I'm sure he'll get over it.
Are you going to, She kind of points at the skeleton.
You gonna bring him back? Or what? Edrigan?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to raise him as a skeleton.
I didn't say that.
That was what I was at. That was what she was kind of gesturing about. But yeah,
Yeah.
as you bring Tosley out, she sees Xanther. Oh, boss is dead again.
You're with the right kind of party. I think we can bring him back if we really wanted to.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm not sure how,
Just
but
she leans up against well, just let me rest. This is a lot.
passes her potion as I chug my other one.
Okay, roll 2d4 plus.
Not much better than mine.
Dreg is currently once again comforting Trisdag. He's like, "It's not your fault. You can't prepare for everything."
Alright.
If I had 3 more seconds, I could have fixed it. Ah! And he'll stand up and
Just hurry up and preserve the body, and we'll fix it later.
uh,
Dreg helps you get the body onto the into the carriage if you so desire.
yeah.
All right, so you guys collect Xanther's body and get it into the carriage. Ismail, so you want to bring him back to life then?
Is that not common?
Oh no, it's not that it's not common. It's just you know someone who can.
I'll work on it.
Fair enough.
But these things have time limits. And I
Hmm.
need that body preserved.
I may have something that can help you. She says, I'm just going to open up her character sheet really quickly. She sure does! She's like, you'll have to wait till tomorrow morning when I can prepare the spell. For now, just keep the body preserved, and I will have a means to keep it preserved more readily tomorrow. Seem fair?
Edrigan shrugs.
Good. Well, she looks at the tavern. Technically, that place should be safer now. Or we can head to the settlement up above, well, that's nearby, and rest there. I leave the decision up to you since you have suffered the most stress due to this.
Let's bring a few dead troglodytes. They'll probably thank us or something.
Yeah, there's probably a couple bodies left in there that aren't vaporized.
I'll go get them.
Alright, you do manage to find 2 troglodyte bodies. Also, would you like to search... Would you like to search the building?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Roll me an investigation check.
Ooh.
Skeletons will investigate the building.
Let me see those investigate checks.
Investigate is based on... I just closed my character sheet.
Based on intelligence.
And the intelligence
They have
of
negative
a
2.
skeleton is, in fact, -2.
That's terrible.
I mean, they could roll. They could roll well, possibly.
Yeah, and they'll be fine. Roll 1d20 -2. Look at that great roll.
It's not the worst.
Fantastic.
I mean, it's pretty good for a skeleton, but damn, that sucks.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the skeleton's looking around, don't find anything, and Creed. All Creed can see is he keeps on looking at the spot where Xanther fell and keeps on feeling bad. You and him may have had your little bit of differences, but you still like the guy.
It was funny. Oh well. No big ass lizard corpse.
That one was completely vaporized.
What about the one I shot? The one over here. The one that
Yeah,
definitely didn't get vaporized.
that one is still there.
Alright. Fucking check that one in particular.
Uh,
Oh no, that's probably one of the bodies I dragged out. Never mind.
yeah, that would be one of the bodies dragged out. You want to check inside? You want to have someone check inside the holes?
Eh, fuck that. I mean, okay, maybe the big hole.
Tristan can come look. He's got dark vision. Maybe that'll help. And a lantern. The lantern's probably more important right now.
Yes. Okay. So in the bottom of one of these holes, the one that the big one crawled out of, you do see there is a tiny sack, covered in filth and such, but there is a tiny sack.
I'll get it. What's in the sack?
Inside the sack, you find 28 gold pieces, 45 copper pieces, one small gold bracelet, one pair of ivory dice, one carved bone statue, one piece of hematite, two health potions, one mysterious looking silver pipe, one orb that appears to have some sort of clockwork features to it, one potion of unknown type, and one rope that seems to have some sort of magical property to it.
Eh. Can you identify this Trisnag? Or are you just gonna bring it back?
I can't do that yet. I'm still learning. We need to get Edgergan to do it.
Alright. Get it cleaned first.
He can do that too. And we'll go out.
Prestidigitation. All right, you guys head back out with your collected loot. As Miles currently sitting on the carriage, he's like, "Well, did you find anything of value in there?"
It's in the sack here. Some what is it? Rope. Gold. Not a lot.
Yes, rope is very valuable and worth the death of a paladin. Well done.
Let's just move on and go to the settlement, shall we?
Oop.
All right. So, you guys go ahead and get a move on, loading what little loot you guys got from here and head to the nearby settlement. When you guys arrive at the settlement, you see a lot of the same signs that you saw at the Broken Wing Tavern. That is to say, you see burrows in the ground and no people in sight.
Ah, fuck that.
Yeah, we're not staying here. Looks like we're pushing forward for the night.
Seems that way.
Alright, everyone will take one level of exhaustion then as you guys push forward into the night. Who is going to take control of Butt Stallion?
Oh, we could just put him on the cart for more pull, I think.
Alright, we'll go ahead and do that. And we will go ahead and take a quick break right now. 5-minute break.
I'm gonna get a drink.
And so we can use this time to discuss things a little bit.
Haha, Kevin, you're dead.
No!
Okay,
I totally should have used my fucking scary aura the first thing. I was planning on doing it. I was like, I'm just gonna attack.
It's okay.
I mean, yeah.
It's like, wait, no, god damn it. I fucked up. If only I can survive to the next. Oh god.
As long as everyone just for a little bit of frame of reference, troglodytes are not actually hard.
No, they fall apart easy. It's the fucking 3 attacks, and then we're surrounded.
Oh no!
Really, 20 of anything hurts.
I brought healing word, and he died so fast I couldn't even cast it.
No, it's not even just that. It's the the rolls I was getting were actually ridiculous. They only have a +4 to attack.
Oh, and let's not forget, I haven't rolled anything over a 7, I believe it is. That wasn't eaten by a fucking disadvantage.
What was their stealth at? Like, seriously, what was their stealth at?
Their stealth? Trogs are fucking sneaky as fuck.
Yeah, their chameleon skin gives them their chameleon skin gives them automatic advantage on any dexterity stealth check, and they are actually one of the few creatures that get like they get a +2 to their stealths. So
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what the DC to beat was, but it was ridiculously high.
Yeah, that's fair. It's
And
almost invisible, essentially.
uh, outside, Edragon did have the right idea to move on, but the ambush that would have been waiting in the settlement probably would have been a lot worse. But you would have had a lot more open space.
I mean, at least in a settlement, we can surrender.
Yeah.
To stuff that wants to eat you?
Yeah. The one thing that's worth knowing about troglodytes, there is no negotiating with them.
True.
They only attack, and their only instinctual thing is to eat and devour.
That's true. And we got a lot of hungry enemies.
Hungry boys, everybody.
It's like the theme of this campaign. Oh, it wants to eat us.
Yeah, the hungering undead, the hungering monsters.
The hungry trolls, or not trolls, the ogres, the wanted to eat the bones. And then
The carrion crawlers as well.
Hungry, damn.
Yeah, they're hungry.
So the question I have for Kaze is that reviving you is probably going to be a long-term thing to happen. Do you want to make a character that will essentially replace Xanther until we can get him raised?
How would we work with that after Xanther?
You basically, I think you just
Are we gonna get?
you retire the current one after you're back, kind of thing. I think, right?
Yeah.
Becomes a DMPC or something.
Yes. As a matter of fact, you could just gain control of Tosley for the moment, and then
Yeah, I'll just take my half orc bitch. She's pretty simple. She just runs in and fucking whoops ass.
Oh, not as simple as you think.
Well, I haven't seen her character sheet to know what you've been trying to pull off.
The problem is she's had the worst fucking luck, but yeah, you will have.
It's not gonna help her case to give her to me.
Perhaps the double negatives will become a positive. Let's think about that.
Okay, so I went ahead and gave you access to her character sheet. Let me go ahead and mark that off. So now you can see everything that she has at her disposal. And that's what until you're revived. Yes, you will have control of Tosley, and she will essentially be a shadow member of the group. Also, I need to look at a spell really quickly and make sure I'm understanding it correctly, and making sure that Mayo can actually give you control of this after she essentially does what would essentially indefinitely preserve your body.
I mean, she transports people in a fucking cube as slaves. I'm sure she's got something.
Yes. Oh god, this is gonna cost her so much money. She's gonna be pissed.
Oh, this will cost Creed so much money.
Who said I was paying?
You did when you walked into the inn when we were talking about whether or not we wanted to stay at the inn.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make me.
I'll make you. Don't worry. Don't worry about that, buddy.
Okay, yeah, no, that actually works. So yeah, she can use it that way. All right. Everyone had a chance to get some water and stuff. As a matter of fact, give me one moment. I need to go pee. I'll be right back.
Me and Robot here making plans for when we die, and then fucking Santa dies.
Oh god, it was close.
Oh, fucking jinxed me.
We used the best tactic, which is run the fuck away.
The correct tactic.
Yeah.
The one that was unavailable to me because I was in the middle of the room getting fucking.
I mean, no, you had
jumped.
You had,
No. See, if you had ran, you would have taken 3 attacks of opportunity.
I took 4 on the way out, so that's kind of how you have to do it sometimes.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, is that's better than taking 9 attacks. Because they can, with the reaction, they don't make their multi-attack, they just make one attack.
Yeah, so I was like, nope, I'm out, and ran.
I ran on the principle I had 3 health.
I knew as soon as that Shield of Faith went down, Trisnag was fucked, so it's time to get out. Like, the Shield of Faith is gone, he's got 19 AC, he's not invincible, at least 2 of those hits are gonna go through, and then he's down, and that's it. So, I was like, alright.
To be fair, I was doing okay until suddenly 2 crits.
Suddenly you weren't.
Should have done
almost as much as my health bar would be.
Should have done some lay on hands on yourself or something.
I didn't have time.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's the bad thing. Like, I had I had ranged healing spells prepared in case people went down to get them back up. But then you went down in like 1 turn and got killed in 1 turn. So I'm like, oh shit. Like, I couldn't do anything. I was hoping that spiritual weapon would. Yeah, welcome back. That spell is not as good as I thought it was.
Well, the good thing, the good news about it is that you can just not prepare it again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be good, but not for. I mean, it could probably block a door. That's about. What it could
definitely
do.
block a door.
Yeah.
Okay. Kaze, have you had time to read over Tazli and see that she's actually not that bad?
No, she's not too bad. Other than getting dicked on.
Yeah, seriously. Like, her luck has been comparable to yours. It's actually fucking awful. And she has some really good maneuvers that can help.
I sure hope you read up on Fighter.
Okay, getting back to the thick of it, and everyone's here, correct? So far it's only Kaze and Zai, so I'm guessing, Robot, Robot, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
talking.
Okay, never mind. Well, I didn't hear you say anything. I thought you had stepped away. Okay, alright, so everyone is here, so we'll just go ahead and get right back to it.
Yeah.
Oakley dokley, let me go up, and then whenever let me go ahead and copy an image of Tazli to put on the player character map for now. Because right now she's not in terribly great condition after what just happened. Shown the nameplate. Oops. Nope. Okay. And go ahead and move her to the left and right for me so I know that you have control of her.
Whoop, whoop.
Alright, perfect. Okay, back on topic though. So after what happened at the Broken Wing Tavern, and seeing that the settlement is somewhat of a similar condition, you guys decide that it'd probably be in your best discretion just to continue moving to the night. You're well without range of that area.
Yeah.
You guys all take 1 point of exhaustion.
Another one?
Well, oh no. That was from the one I was stating earlier. Just re-emphasizing.
He's recapping.
Yeah, recapping.
How's the poison? Is the poison doing stuff still?
No, poison has now worn off.
Okay.
Yeah, the fact that
you don't smell them anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
As Dreg looks a little solemn, and Miles seems more annoyed than anything. How's everyone feeling at the moment? And Kaze, for all due purposes, you have control of Tazli and her emotions.
Trisnag feels very useless.
Boss is dead?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah? Creed.
People die. So what? And plus, we got somebody who wants to bring him back, so just work at it.
Edrigan.
Annoyed.
All right. The around the creepings of dawn are starting to peek in as
Goggles on.
yep, goggles on as Miles says, "Okay, we have a choice here. We can either stop and just try to rest this morning, even if it's just a short one, or we can set down for a full camp. We all need sleep at this point. And if I don't get a full night's rest, I can't re-prepare my spells." Or at
Let me
least
make a quick. Do we actually want to stop?
Well, I mean, I can keep
Yes.
driving, but if we're in trouble, we're screwed. So yes, let's stop.
All right, I'm gonna make a quick parameter check then. Jumps out of the cart.
all right, go ahead and roll me a perception.
Do.
Oh shit! I forgot to do something.
17.
Oh crap! I should have done this before we started traveling, but I wanted to cast a spell, but oops.
All right, that is a pass. So, doing a quick survey of the area, you don't see anything that strikes you as odd. You see that a bit of the forest in the area, where there should be some trees, you notice there are large mushrooms instead, or mushroom-like growths. But outside of that, not much else.
Big ass freaky mushrooms.
And you can report that back to
Yeah,
the group.
I will report that back.
What is
Crossing-
Triznag doing?
I'll just do it while we're setting up the camp. If I have an idea.
All right. Edrigan, what are you doing?
Casting Sentry Skull as a ritual.
Okay, if he's doing that, I can do it at the same time then. I'm gonna do Prayer of Healing, which is not good for combat, but it's good for out of combat.
All right.
It takes 10 minutes to cast. Where is it?
Let me know what it does.
I should stop looking for it in the book, and I should use the spell card. That's the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast level 2.
6 creatures of your choice that you see within range each gain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcast. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's always out of combat though, because it's 10 minutes to cast. So, well, I guess
mean,
unless it's a really long battle. But
that is the question. Are you Are you guys choosing to take a short rest or a long rest?
Long spells.
The one thing I
spells
would
good.
Oh, okay. No, there is a point in that because if you guys, because I do have to roll on my table here, and if you guys get attacked in the morning,
Sentry Skull.
that's why I'm healing.
okay. Go ahead and roll me what the healing is for everybody.
9.
Okay.
I mean, if we're doing a long rest, I may as well just blow all of my spell slots on it.
So you guys all heal for 9 HP. Dreg and Mile have taken no damage, so they don't need the healing.
Can they just bounce off that healing energy to other people?
They're gonna send positive vibes your way.
I'm gonna do it again, because I feel like I need more health.
Okay. It's like I don't feel healthy enough.
And since we're taking a long rest, blow all of your hit dice because you're just gonna get it back.
Yep.
What?
Oh no,
The hit
you
dice
can
healing?
only do that during a short rest. Like you have to sit down for an actual short rest.
I mean, technically, there's
for
8
any
short
rest.
rests.
That should be quite a lot of HP for everybody now.
Yeah, everyone regained 21 HP. So plus 21 to Tosley.
Yeah.
Which puts everyone at full health, I think, except for Tosley. Even
And
Edrigan.
she has 4 hit dice worth of the Healy thingy
Yeah, so you can go ahead.
when you do that. So what is that? Do you just use your hit dice again? I
Yeah.
forget how it goes. Yeah. So she's just
So-
no.
So Chiznag spends like 20 minutes just praying in the middle of camp about.
Oh wow, there's where your high rolls are.
They were hiding behind
Yep.
girl.
Okay. As you so Creed, go ahead and come back with your revelation.
Yep. Coast seems clear, but there's some big ass mushrooms out there. Is that something you should be worried about?
Mile. No, but that does explain a bit. I thought we were still a fair bits away from the deep forest, but apparently not. Must have got a little bit disoriented.
That or the deep forest expanded.
I was gonna say I hear a scratching sound. Is someone scratching something? Okay,
Sorry.
it stopped.
I think, yeah, I don't know what it was. I heard it too, though.
Okay. She's like, well, the thing is, underneath large sections of the deep forest is where you find the Underdark. Which is
Neat.
why it can be a little less surprising when you encounter something like the occasional drow, a fungoid creature, a mycalin, or even a troglodyte, or a couple of kobolds that have made their way to the surface when traveling through the deep woods. That being said, as I said, I didn't expect that the deep woods would have expanded, or that even a section of the Underdark reached this far. But you can be wrong, and unfortunately for that settlement back there, they had the unfortunacy of discovering that for themselves. That or it was just a tribe of troglodytes that extended out from the Underdark and decided to go find something to eat.
Oh, fuck that.
Yes, fuck that indeed.
Also
My
remind me what
master
was
is
on
certainly
the
not
in the back there. Sorry.
My master is certainly not happy because we got interrupted in the middle of our conversation by some dumbass troglodytes popping out of the ground and thinking that two kobolds would make a nice and easy meal.
Good thing they were wrong.
Yes. Let me go ahead and turn off the rain. It's no longer raining. It's still wet and stuff out here, but it's no longer raining. So let me turn that off. And let me turn this on. A little lower, though, if you would. A little too low there. Go like this low. Yeah, that sounds gooder. That sounds good. Not gooder.
Gooder.
Gooder is not a word. No!
It is
Gooder. Everything's gooder.
Shut
You
up!
codified
Okay. At this point, Trisnag has finished his prayer, and Edrigan has set up his sentry skull.
There. Is everyone feeling a little better now?
Much.
I'm always weirded out how that stuff works. You just pray and suddenly, oh look, my wounds are closing.
Well, it's magic.
You stab a guy. Oops, his wound is open.
That makes sense though. There's something. I have a sword.
Mile looks to you with a deadpan look on her face. You get used to it.
Think of it like you apply poison to your dagger to do more harm. I'm like the dagger. The poison, in this case, being healing magic, comes from my deity, and then it transfers to me, and I give it to you.
Okay. So the way you said that to me, you basically said you're the dagger. The poison is put there by your deity. Therefore, I'm the deity in this case.
What? No, I'm not praying to you, Creed.
Oh God! Mile walks over. Trisnag whispers, "I think you're wasting your time. I really think you're wasting your time."
I'll try to think of a better analogy later.
Creed, has anybody ever told you you're dumber than a kobold?
Not a kobold, maybe a halfling.
You're dumber than a halfling kobold.
Is that a thing? Breed?
A halfling kobold would be even shorter than me. I think.
The smaller brain.
Well, that's easy.
Right. So with that little sentry skull tricky thing, we don't have to actually set up a watch, correct?
Fluff's pillow, lies down.
It should alert us.
Fair.
It screams very loud.
Also fair. Alright, if that's the case, then I'm going to go ahead and take a rest then, she says as she sets up her resting area. No one rolled a survival check to set up a camp, by the way. That's my bad. I should have had someone roll that.
I was busy.
Yep. You
Steve did it.
You could have Tosley set up the roll a survival check to set up camp.
Can she do it, Kaze?
We'll find out.
No, she cannot.
Oh no. Why not?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to make her rolls not private. Whoopsies. I can fix that.
What's she roll?
She rolled a 5.
A 2.
Oh,
Fucking nothing.
Oh shit.
the roll.
Literally not.
I rolled another 2.
Okay.
Keep being you, Kevin.
Seriously. I gotta go with tactics that don't require dice rolls.
At this point,
Or at least to force them to do dice rolls instead of me.
I mean, that's Blood Bowl tactics right there.
That's basically what I'm doing with Trisnag because his wisdom's so bad. I'm picking the spells that don't require saves.
Yeah, but he's a frontline fighter.
So yeah, I guess.
okay. You guys begin to slip into your nice, comfy sleeps, knowing that the Sentry Skull will alert you if anything should happen. And I've
Wait,
already
did
rolled.
somebody properly set up camp?
No.
Oh, yeah, he did it again. Oh, then I will ritual cast Unseen Servant, who will make my tent.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that too. Seeing that Adrian did it, Trisnag will do it too because he actually has that ritual spell.
The copycat.
She's like just that like fucking student who like looks at the teacher's work and it's like, okay, yeah,
Creed, you can roll me another. You can roll me a survival.
Another what?
You can roll me a survival.
Why do I have to roll a survival?
Set up your tent.
For real? Ugh, fine.
Unless you want to sleep on the dirt.
I literally said Fluff's pillow lies down. I don't give a shit.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's not giving a shit. All right.
I am not giving a shit. I'm just lying out here. It's daytime. Whatever.
And you can see the wizards doing their thing with their tents.
Okay. All right. Your unseen servants do indeed set up the tents for you as everyone sleeps into a nice, deep little sleep, regaining, of course, all your spent hit dice and all your spent abilities and such. As one of you is sleeping, though, as the most of you are having peaceful dreams, if not a little bit of regret about what happened, one of you is having an odd dream. Creed, you essentially open your eyes inside your dream, and suddenly you are in a barren wasteland that smells of sulfur, and there's heat, and there's a strict heat to the air.
Is it? What? The world go to shit while I was asleep?
Looking around, you see that there is a person standing nearby. Their back currently turned to you, with another person standing in front, with another being, I would say, standing in front of them, sitting at a table of all things. One of his hands is fucking massive and currently sitting underneath the table. The other hand, a tiny little hand, is on top of the table with some paperwork. Mr. Creed, we have been waiting for you, he says, adjusting a small pair of glasses on his face.
What time of day is it? I wish to greet you properly.
Eternal night.
Good evening.
If that's what it is where you are, he says.
It's technically day, but I'm local time.
Local time is screaming hellbeast.
Okay. Well,
to be fair, that's always the time.
I guess so. With an area like this, as I approach closer, should I take a seat?
Absolutely, he says as he points to the chair in front of him.
All right, sits down. So, is there a matter of business happening here?
Well, yes, yes, and somewhat no. But mostly yes.
Okay.
I'm here mostly to just act as an intermediate and get the contract and paperwork signed up. You're mostly going to be talking to, he looks back, the general here. As
Ah,
the same cloaked figure that you saw a brief image of the day before, uh, gray overcloak, red eyes, looks at you.
checks tattoo.
Your tattoo is incredibly warm and bright red.
Shows tattoo. Waves.
Yes, yes, you are indeed one of them.
Right.
I'm gonna stop this music because it makes no sense for that to be going on.
If I may inquire, I'm assuming you're the intermediary at this point. Uh, who's
Intermediary. He look as the guy writing the contract stops writing.
is that
It
the right word?
looks up at you. Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Well, judging by how I'm speaking, no. I'd like to know what's going on.
He puts his big hand up on the table. Show some respect when you're talking to the general.
It's talking to you technically, but yes, understood.
I'm just here, and yes, I am just here as an intermediary. Your conversations with him, not with me. I'm just here to sign paperwork and get everything set up.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess address you as the general.
That is correct.
Sorry, Christian, I can't tell. Is he talking or is the big arm guy talking?
He's
The
talking.
voice is not that. Okay, the voice is not that different. That's why I can't tell. Sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, so general talking. Okay, cool. I so you've popped up recently with me, and I'm assuming something's happening, and I don't know what it is. Okay, with all due respect, could you explain?
Hmm. In due time, some things will become a bit more obvious, but for now, it's more to say that I'm relinquishing a duty to you. A duty that was entrusted to your organization a long time ago before a certain member decided that they might not need to serve me anymore, a mistake they're going to duly pay for in time. That being said, he kind of scratches the kind of he his hand in the shadow, scratching a chin. Hmm. All you're doing, essentially, I see some promise of you. You seem to know at least one member of your group who remembers who originally founded your group, who you guys actually work for.
You say group
The Red
as in
Hand.
yeah. Okay. I mean that means when I mean by group, I was about to say you're talking about Deeg, aren't you?
Deke. He says, looking to the man writing the contract. I don't know a Deke. He says, as he continues writing.
Go on. I'm listening.
Originally, your Black Hand, in your specific case, the Red Gloved Men, who specifically were a faction created by my influence, worked for me. You take jobs from me in exchange for some coin. Save me a little bit of work, gain me some, make a few things easier for me. That changed under the new leadership. That changed under the new leadership of the current leader of the Black Hand. I seek to fix this.
I see. So you're telling me I'm helping you fix this.
Correct.
All right. Point me the right way then.
we have to start you small, unfortunately. And this is no offense to you, but I see potential, but you need to prove yourself first.
Like I said, let's get straight to it. I'll help. You seem
There's a
to have an interest.
there is a temple not too far away from your current location. There is a man inside this temple who is taking refuge there from me. My reach and certain wardings within the temple prevent me from directly influencing it or sending one of my minions to go and take care of this business for me. However, you are more than capable of doing so, and I want you to go in there and kill this man. He's crossed us after forming a contract with us and refusing to make sufficient payment.
Okay. Simple takedown job. Got it.
Correct. Though I fear that you may not find it as simple as you want it to be.
Okay. Any details you can share, or I'll have to do my own research.
He he looks over to the the big armed man writing the contract, as he's like, details will be with me. Adjust the glasses, as he's like, I think the general has said all he wishes to say for the moment. As the general does indeed disappear. He's like, now, details. Details are my specialty. I don't want
Yes.
to. He's like, I don't want to take full advantage of you here, though. I do.
Yeah, fair. But I think you have to abide by the general's wishes.
Yes and yes, but a little no.
Well, go on. What do we got? Specifics, what he looks like.
Those details have sadly been left blank.
Okay. So, temple. What's the name of the temple? What kind of temple?
A temple of a necromancer. He used to be alive a long time ago. Made a few deals with us, trying to remember his name. It escapes me.
Is it like Liznak or something?
Yeah, that sounds very familiar.
Is it the Liznak? Or what was it? Limsass. Limsass.
I was literally opening up my thing to get it. God damn, there's so many fucking things. There. It's probably Limzul. I'm almost certain it's Limzul. Limzath.
It's Tomb of the
It's
yeah, it's
Limzath.
Limsass. Tomb of the Deep Woods. I have it in the thingy. Yeah,
Yeah. Yes, the
got
necromancer's
it.
name was Limzath, and this man is currently taking refuge inside of his tomb. Yes, it's more of a tomb than anything. Though Limzath himself didn't die there. He's oops. Don't say that, he says.
Ooh, okay. All right. So Limsass, no details on the perp tomb. All right. I guess the rest will be on me.
Indeed. Is there anything you want in specific in terms of payment for this?
One as payment. I mean, what's
Obviously,
listed?
you are getting the patronage of one of the most powerful members of Gehenna. But I'm certain he won't mind making a few other adjustments.
Perhaps better tools or more gold. One or the other. Better tools to do the job right. If he's really trusting me with this,
Better tools, more money. Well, make it 2-for-1, he says, as he scribbles something on the contract. Right, that seems good. Right, any questions you have before I end this, so to speak?
will this be on the regular? Will I have to expect this whenever he wants to meet me?
No, the general's actually a very busy man. He just wanted no bad blood between your first meeting and you, well, essentially being recruited. Not that you really have a choice. If you bear the mark of the Red Hand, you are under his command. Whether you know so or
Yeah,
not.
exactly.
I understand that the fact that the Red Glove I understand that the Red Glove men have fallen quite far from where they used to be in terms of our favor and in terms of knowing the direct patron to whom they serve. But at least now that you're here in the Northlands, where the certain influences are a lot weaker and certain influences are a little stronger, we can fix things.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Right.
Thank you for your time. I take a quick nod.
Of course. He slides the paperwork forward. Sign here. Hands you a pen.
You got a pen? Thank you. I was like, I was scared to sign it in blood.
Nope, just simple ink. Oh, and also sign here. He says
Okay,
for
yep.
to another spot. And here.
Uh-huh.
And here
Wait,
in these two
freeze.
spots.
Wait. Is my soul damned or am I okay?
Yes, yes, and no.
I'm not gonna care as long as I don't die.
You shouldn't unless you're careless.
Yeah, it's true. That's how it works.
Oh, and let's pay something a little forward here.
Oh wait.
Well, when you wake up, you'll
go.
find it. Yes.
Yeah, before I wake up. Time limit? Yes, no.
Time limit is get it done.
Time limit, get it done. Understood.
Alright, with that, he says, rolling up the piece of paper, I think we have a deal. Paper
Thank
disappears.
you.
He's like, raises large hand. Goodbye, and also good morning. Well, good afternoon where you are, I think.
And good evening to you. Don't slap me. Ah!
With the baby hand.
Okay, with the baby hand.
Alright, and you are the first person to wake up, and you do indeed wake up quite violently.
I'm in the middle of camp too. Like, okay. I check my surroundings, see if there's anything that's been dropped.
You notice that sitting right in front of your bedroll is a very ornate golden dagger.
Shiny. And inspect it.
It almost always looks just as a regular dagger, ornate with some strange alien-looking symbolage on it, and of course it is made out of solid gold, so it is heavy in comparison to a regular dagger. It is twice the weight.
Twice the weight. Okay. Neat. Maybe you gotta kill the dude with this, is what they're telling me. Okay? As I pocket it.
Alright, you are the first, as I said, you are the first person to wake up. It is mid-afternoon.
Check up on everybody. See how they're doing.
Alright, who is the first person you check on?
Triznag, because I know Edrigan doesn't like being waked up.
Triznag's not sleeping very well. He looks unhappy.
Guess I'll leave. Wait, like nightmare unhappy or just restless?
Restless, a nightmare, just not having a good time.
Triznag, you okay?
Oh, he's asleep.
I figured the voice would wake him up. Okay, fine. I lightly shove him.
Ah, no!
God! Are you okay?
Well, when you've seen as much death as I have, seeing another one of someone you actually kind of like? Bad dreams. Why? What's up? Are we under attack?
No. Just calm down. I woke up first. I'm just checking in on everybody, and you seem to be having trouble.
Kind of, I guess.
Okay, just calm down. Get a drink. You're okay now, Triznag. Don't worry about it.
I'm fine, yes. I will be after I can prepare my spells and get my prayer done. I have I have to prepare better. I need to do my job better.
Some of us can take care of ourselves, Trisnet. Focus on yourself and those you care about. Okay?
Right.
You do that. I'll leave you to your meditation, praying, and stuff.
But I don't meditate. It's prayer. Different. Do I look like an elf?
No, you don't. Not at all.
I mean,
You
I've got
wanted
the
to look like
ears,
an
but
elf?
they're a little different.
Eh. I like you the way you are. You're fine. Anyway, and pray as you will.
Right.
Check on everybody else.
I'm
gonna check on
dumping
you.
in, just out of character for my prepared spells, I'm dumping Inflict Wounds and preparing Gentle Repose.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually check on Deeg because
You mean
Because you
Drag?
don't know his name.
I know his name. His name is Deeg.
You mean
No,
No,
it
Drag?
it's
isn't.
not.
You mean Drag?
Dreg. I swear it's Deeg. My bad.
This guy's, I think it's spelled with two E's, but you say it, Dreg.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry.
Kobolds, man.
And now you
Kobold,
get the
man.
joke.
Yep.
Okay.
You see Dreg is already awake and he's looking at you, acknowledgingly as in like with approval. Saying, God damn it, fucking words. He's looking at you with approval.
Ah, I see. You can tell.
We can all tell. Well, at least those of us who are experienced can tell.
I mentioned your name. They didn't seem to know you, but perhaps it's compartmentalized, especially with that guy. Perhaps he was the middle guy for me and not for you.
It's rare that you ever meet with the big boss, so to speak.
Right. Seems kind of cool, but yeah, I got a job.
I wish you luck in getting it done, then. If you don't
Thanks.
disappoint him, the rewards are normally very great.
Also, I'm not sure if I should show. I'm not okay. Creed's thinking is that if I'm not sure if I should show him the dagger, if that means anything.
And that's completely on you.
I know. Nah, I'll hold on to it. Don't want other members knowing. Outsiders maybe are fine. It could just look like a silly dagger. All right, you take it easy, Dreg.
He nods as
Time to
continues to mind his own business.
yep. Check on Edrigan now.
Sleeping like a baby.
I can't even knock the tent because the tent is not solid. I can't knock the door.
What are you gonna do?
You can knock the wood. There's like a pole, right?
Wait. Hold the pole. Try to knock the pole.
I want him to roll to not collapse my tent.
Roll me dexterity.
Okay.
You collapse. You not just collapse the tents, you shatter the pole as well as you.
It's everything I wanted and more.
You collapse the pole. As I said previously, you shatter the pole and collapse the entire tent upon you and on Edric.
I'm not even in the tent. It can't collapse on me. It just collapses on him.
Yeah, fair. So yeah, you just broke his tent essentially.
I just look at my fist. How the fuck?
My dark
Hide.
gods give me super strength.
Goes to hide.
What?
No, wait. No. Comes back to camp, pretends to wake, lies down in bedroll.
Edrican, you can roll me a perception.
Sorry, what?
Edrican can roll me a perception. To see who did this. As they are... Oh you did it!
No, I can fucking hide. He's gonna fight my stealth check.
He sure does. Alright, let's see what you roll for your stealth.
Uh, he can't technically see me, so technically he's moving silently,
I was
right?
gonna say, shouldn't I have disadvantage for
Yeah.
having a collapsed tent on me?
As a matter of fact, you wouldn't be able to make the check because you have a collapsed tent on you because that's just blind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, blind is disadvantage.
Blind is blind is automatic failure.
Okay, yeah, so that is an automatic failure.
But I'm gonna roll disadvantage anyways.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll advantage on move silently because Elven boots.
Okay. You have no idea who did it. All you know is that your tent has collapsed on you and you are currently blinded by it. Go on. Let's go on
Oh.
and continue to roll.
No, I heard the like, Edra, you okay?
As I try and fight through my tent.
But I'm still in my bedroll.
I'm just
I guess
trying to
Trisnagel will stop praying for a moment. Teacher, what happened?
It's
Get me out of here!
Okay,
on him.
what happened though? What happened? And he'll like tug the tent off. What happened?
Tent fell on me.
What's wrong with it? And he'll examine the.
I look at what happened to my tent.
Yeah.
What happened to my tent, Christian?
Roll me an investigation.
I'm gonna go wake up. I'm gonna go check on Todsley while they're doing this.
Okay, yeah, with that you are able to determine. It looks like somebody snapped the center pole of your tent.
How could this have happened?
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
Seems to be broken.
Who broke my tent?
I don't know. I was busy praying over there, which I'm gonna continue to do. Sorry, it's gotta kind of happen quick. He goes back to praying in his tent.
Todsley, you okay in there?
It's very manly
Okay.
ground.
She is very sleepy.
Okay, we're not gonna disturb that lion.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure. For now.
Okay.
Anyway.
At this point, Mile comes out of her little tent. Alright, I'm done.
Huh?
Preparing my spells.
That was fast. When did you wake up?
About an hour ago.
Okay, not that
sounds
fast.
that was a reasonable amount of time, I think.
Sometimes it can take me a shorter time, sometimes it can take me a longer time to prepare my spells. It's been a while since I've cast the spell that I'm about to cast, so it took me a little while to remember the exact machinations of it. Right though? Before I cast spell, breakfast. Well, lunch, but also breakfast.
Well, normally I cook. How long has it been at this point, Christian, for praying and all that?
It has been, I would say, about 30 minutes.
Okay. I can cook in half an hour if everyone can wait. I'm actually all right at it.
She nods. All right, I'll let you go ahead and get to the cooking. I need to talk to Edrigan anyway. She says as she kind of makes her way over to where Edrigan is.
Edrian's just kind of standing over his tent.
What happened?
I think Creed did it. But I lack proof.
The pure rage.
This is gonna be a fucking trial tonight.
Oh, that's a good survival. You as Tosley wake up and go out and find something to and manage to scrounge up you actually manage to get with the 20. I say you manage to get a whole deer.
Brings back. Begins, preparing said deer. Because, she's got some proficiency at this, apparently.
Absolutely.
And bored.
All right. Mile. Right. I can fix your tent with a mending spell.
Well, it's either you or Trisnag.
Trisnag's busy cooking, so
Brain.
she goes ahead
You
and
You gotta finish his hour of prayer before he can cook.
yeah, and she goes ahead and casts
Is
mending.
zombie now? Over here going brain.
Praying.
Praying.
I heard brain. I don't know why I heard brain.
I heard you say brain.
No, he's praying.
Anyways.
Right.
I gotta prepare
so
my
she
spells.
casts mending on your tent and fixes it up, and she's like, "No problem." The next thing I was going to ask you, because this is important for the spell I've prepared, it needs a trigger in order for the spell to end, and so that you can retrieve Xanther's body whenever you're ready to revive it. What would you like the trigger to be? I trust you because you are the primary arcane caster here, and the only other person who seems to have some semblance of intelligence that I can trust.
Code word, not a word in the common language.
Probably don't want to make it draconic either. Let's see, what languages do you speak that we might share? She thinks for a moment.
I speak draconic and infernal. No, wait, not infernal. Abyssal. I said abyssal.
Okay, draconic and abyssal, and she.
No, wait. Am I getting it backwards again?
Just check your damn sheet.
I am. I'm trying. I had it right the first time. It's infernal. Abyssal's
Infernal
one
by
that
the devils.
Xanther knew.
This is a little unfortunate. I speak common, draconic, elvish, undercommon, dwarvish, and sadly not infernal or abyssal.
Where in the nine have you been?
Dwarvish, that would be Breeze. That would be Breezehelm. Undercommon, I have to do some dealings with the Underdark. Elvish, that's mostly inside of the glades. Draconic, it's obvious. Common, also obvious. I've been to a lot of places. Sadly, not a lot of time in the Fenhorn Swamps. Otherwise, I probably would have picked up Infernal or Abyssal at some point.
I translate Xanther's name into infernal and have her make that the code word.
Fair enough. If you would follow me then while I go ahead and cast the spell, just so that you are aware of what the trigger is and understand the full details of it. You go ahead and follow her over to where Xanther's body is on the cart. As you see her pull out a large sum of jewels, by which you see her bring out 5. What you would you know what? Roll me in. God, what can I even roll for appraisal?
Just a straight up intelligence.
You know what? Yeah, well, I'll say intelligence is fine.
I guess who's got intelligence proficiency? Oh, wait, that's for saves, not for checks. Or was it the other way around?
That's it. You need to roll.
There's no proficiency
it even says saving throws in the box. Because
Yeah.
I can read the box. I'm looking at the box and I'm reading it.
The throws add proficiency.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Gimme.
She has just essentially used 5,000 gold pieces worth of diamond, emerald, ruby, and sapphire dust in order to cast this spell.
Creed will gladly reimburse you.
Good, because this is very expensive. She says, holding back what you would probably estimate is the first time you've seen her be a little bit angry. And she's like, I sequester this body of this man. Away it shall be, and no one shall see. Until his name is spoken, she turns to you as you speak his name, and as you speak as his name in Infernal translation.
Mm-hmm.
By this man, then shall the body be unsequestered again. As Xanther's body, boop, disappears. And she's like, there we go. And
Nifty.
very nifty spell, very expensive. Honestly, it might have been cheaper to just resurrect him, but I don't know that damn spell.
A sudden silence.
Well, neither do I, and our cleric's not powerful enough yet.
Well, to be fair, it is also a necromancy spell, and certain members of a certain order have made it very hard in order to get a hold of that spell.
Yes, we're all very angry.
Rolls
Nobody
her,
likes the good guys, etc., etc.
rolls her eyes. Right. I think that is sufficient for the time being. She sees a little more depressed. Means I have to wait till tomorrow before I can cast the spell to get me and Drag out of here. Right? Positivity can't be negative. Wait, actually,
Yes.
she thinks about it for a moment.
Positivity. That's what we're all about here. Thinking on the bright side of things.
Actually, there is something I can do, but I have to send out a message to boss first and see if he can remove something so I can get in.
Has it been an hour yet?
You can go ahead and you're done.
Okay.
And you see that Tosley has returned with a whole deer for you.
Wow. Okay. Haven't done this in a while. Let's see. And he's going to try cooking.
All right. Meanwhile, I would assume that Edrigan needs to prepare his spells for the day, correct?
I need to prepare my spells for the day.
All right, makes perfect sense. So Edrigan begins preparing spell. Trisnag, you can roll me your check on your cooking utensils.
Sure.
Oh, that is definitely a pass. So thanks to Tosley's carving and your cooking skills, you managed to make a nice venison breakfast out of this.
Hooray.
Hooray! No one has to expend a use of their ration for this.
Hooray.
I was useful once.
Yeah. All I had to do was change characters.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Should have killed you weeks ago.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Okay. You guys enjoy a nice, very late breakfast. Eventually, after breakfast is done, and Mile is quite pleased with Trisnag's meal, and she's like, "Right, a solution has come up to something that to the problem that we have here. So I'm going to go ahead and be employing that. I contacted my master while Trisnag was busy making this very delicious breakfast, I might add. Well, lunch. But breakfast
Good
for
to
us.
know I can still cook when I'm miserable. Well, I guess I had to learn it while I was miserable, so I guess that makes sense.
She gives you a pat on the back. Right. But essentially, my master is going to remove a few barriers he has in place so that me and Drag can return home without the use of another spell. I'm already in range to cast this spell, so you guys technically don't have to escort us any further.
So you're saying you're just gonna poof over home right now?
That is correct.
Neat.
That being said, I technically owe you all payment. By which I mean technically, I do owe you all payment for having escorted us. Um, let's see. I promised you. She holds up her the little sack she has. I promised you all the contents of this as she passes it over to Trisnag.
He looks inside.
There is 100 platinum pieces inside.
He just kind of blinks, like he's seeing the most money he's seen since he's Master's Hoard.
Right, I promised you all the contents of that, which you are free to have. And I believe I also was supposed to do something else. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, I was supposed to tell you about Necromancer Kobold. Well, he has a name.
All right. What was his name and all that?
His name is Abacus. Mostly because he was really good with numbers. A bit not all there in the head. Very good wizard though. Very skilled in the field of necromancy. He defected from Daresh Soul because he didn't like being under Daresh Soul's control. Felt it was stunting his growth as a necromancer. Which, to be fair, we don't have a lot of necromantic knowledge over inside of the in Kerr. So I feel he was right, though defecting away from our master was a very terrible decision.
Okay. Trisnak's writing all this down.
Anything else you need to ask me about him? I'm just trying to. I know a bit about him, but I'm just trying to limit the amount of useless information I'm going to be spewing at you.
See. You already told me about how often he comes back. He's part of the Humble Coven. What does he look like? I know his name now, but I need to know him if I see him too.
Red scale.
10 gold says he's a red-scaled kobold.
I mean, that doesn't. You might have a certain style of dress, might have a scar, maybe he's missing an ear. You don't know, right?
She nods. Yes. There. That was going to get specifics of that, but yeah, as Edrigan stated, red scale kobold. He's missing his right ear.
Ah, called it.
His left eye is also missing, though he's replaced it with a glass one. He's also has no tail. Tail was cut off during a incident. Thusly, the other day when I mentioned why they always go for the damn tail.
Right. How tall is he?
He's about a little taller than me. She says, raising about an inch above her, about that tall. His face is a little longer than mine, a little bit more of a pointed snout. You really won't be able to miss him. He's got a little bit of a nasty attitude, as I said. A little bit not all there in the head, so I'd be careful.
Your typing's getting worse, by the way, Zai.
Sorry, let me fix that.
I was also typing. Okay. Okay, I think that's about everything. Style of dress?
She almost
We saw his closet.
No, that's not even just that. Imagine, if you would, what the most young and immature necromancer you would ever imagine would dress like.
Hang on, let me get my mirror out of my bag.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Imagine bones everywhere, tacky, black robes.
Yes, that.
Did he pierce his nose and stick a bone through it?
Oh my god, yes.
That's my favorite.
Alright. Well, if he's that immature, how old is he?
Oh, he's only 26? Yeah, 26.
Alright. I think that's quite a lot of information about his appearance. I should be able to spot him no problem now. Thank you.
Not a problem. I feel kind of queer just leaving you off just like this.
I have an important question.
Mm-hmm.
I gave her my spell book for her to copy a spell. Did she ever give it back?
She sure did.
Okay.
Um,
Very important.
yeah, very important question. Let's see. I guess I can offer you one more thing. She reaches into the bag at her side. She pulls out a stone and hands it to Trisnag.
What's this?
Sending stone. It will allow you to stay in contact with me. If you want to. You don't have to.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I did kind of wonder. You said the other day probably never see each other again, though stone talk might be all right.
Yeah, it'd be nice to talk to you every once in a while. I mean, I can teleport, so if you're ever nearby, I can, can come see you that way too. Drag starts dragging her away.
Is everything all right?
He says something to her. She's like, the quiet argument going on.
Can I try and overhear it?
Perception. Anyone can roll this perception.
Yes.
Oh,
That's a pass.
oh, nice.
The only one. Damn it! Those fucking rolls.
I'm used to it by now.
Edrigan, no. Creed and Trisnag, yes.
That's fine. I start mimicking Drag and start pulling Chisnag away.
No, I'm trying to hear.
I'm sorry, it's so fucking funny. Drag, what are you doing? I just want to stay in contact with them. You're not supposed to tell them that much. Yeah, but I kind of, like... I mean, I like Trisnag. He's kind of awesome. Oh my god. How old are you? Fine, you can give him the sending stone. For the love of God, just use your brain. Say a lot less. You're going to piss Master off. Okay, fine. Can I at least please actually say goodbye? Like actual goodbyes? Please? I roll, fine. Whatever.
That's Creed's face.
As as Drake allows her to come back. Right,
Oh, okay, sorry.
sorry, it was a little important conversation. That's all it was.
Oh, no problem.
But yeah, proper goodbyes. Edrigan, she gives a curt wave to you. It was nice meeting you. Nice meeting a fellow spellcaster, even if you are from a different school. I feel that we should sit down at some point and have a nice discussion about arcane theory. I feel we would both benefit and probably enjoy that.
Edrigan shrugs.
Creed, it was nice knowing you. Offers hand.
I wave. Shakes. Travel safely.
Miss Half-Orc Tasley, she says. Time we spent was short, but nice meeting you too. And whenever you guys get Xanther back, tell him it was awesome meeting him. He was he was a pretty cool guy.
I'll tell boss.
She nods. And Trisnag, she walks forward and gives you a hug.
Okay.
And poof.
He'll hug back.
Stay in touch. Make sure that you have the sending. She makes sure that you have the sending stone.
I will. Thank you.
At that point, she will take out a piece of chalk and begin drawing stuff. As Dreg turns to the rest of you as well. He's like, "Pleasure meeting most of you. Creed, look forward to working with you in the future. Trisnag, stay out of trouble."
I don't know about that. I'll try and stay alive, though.
That's more than enough. As Mile finishes drawing out the arcane circle, steps into it as Dreg follows, and then arcane circle disappears as they are both now gone.
Edrian goes back to the cart.
I give fucking Trisnag like that elbow shove thing. It's like, eh. And I
What are
chuckle
you
to
doing?
myself.
Huh?
And I walk back
Huh?
to the cart.
I don't get it. He'll follow.
All right. You guys make your way back to the cart. So what is
Yay.
everyone doing once they are back to the cart?
I do want to talk with Edrigan.
Getting in the cart.
I'm the cart.
On the cart in the driver's seat.
All right.
Make sure
Trisnag
Boss's horse is ready to go.
sure is. So Trisnag, I need you to roll me a vehicle check, and then I will just let Creed. Anyone else who wants to have their slight conversation, I would just say we will do that, and then after that we're gonna call it. So first, just let me know if you want to talk to anybody, but we'll just have this conversation between Edrigan and Creed. Go. Ooh, that is a pass.
Okay, Edrigan.
Glare.
You want to look at something magical? Maybe? I don't know if it's magical. That's why I want you to check.
Sure.
Pulls out the golden dagger. Just shows it in front of him.
You can roll me a religion check to identify some of the oddness of it. You know, some of the odd structure and build of it. Obviously, detect magic if you want to detect if it's an actual magical item. But outside of that, it is just a really ornate golden dagger of some weird, obtuse design.
So you cut out
Oh.
before you said what to roll, and then you came back in after you said what to roll. So I don't know what the actual check is.
Yeah, we got everything else except the.
Religion check.
Literally,
Religion check.
religion. Okay, it was literally everything about that. It was quite canny. LMNOPQR. All right, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that, and that's all right.
That is a pass. Similar to the temple that you saw the other day, this is a dagger of somewhat Yugaletha design. It feels like this design should be something you would only see on the native plane of Gehenna, and something you've only seen in books.
So what? You found this in the inn?
Don't know. Probably. I woke up with it. I can't tell.
You woke up with it.
Uh-huh. As I put it back in my pocket.
Indeed.
I mean, like, do you really want to know? I don't think you do. I bet he's writing that down.
I'd keep it to myself, I suppose.
Fair enough. And yeah, that's really it. I just wanted to find out if it was like.
All right. Any conversation between Trisnag and Creed, or Trisnag and Edrigan, or Tazli and anybody else? Just checking.
Yeah, have a conversation.
Okay.
With yourself.
No. He's
We
driving.
can see him driving. He's
Yeah,
not.
you
We
can
can see him.
just talk back into the carriage. So I've re-prepared my spells. I hopefully in the future will be able to prevent not death, but well, there's the way cleric works. Essentially, a body's that I can kind of in the future I'll be able to prevent the soul from leaving. I can't revive anyone, but I can keep it there until I can, or until someone else can. So hopefully less dying. We'll see about it.
That's good to know, Trisnag.
I'm sorry if that weirds you out, Creed. I know you were asking earlier about magic and all that, but I mean, I can let your soul go if you really want to die, but I don't think you want that, right?
At this
No.
point, he has an inclination about where his soul is going to go if he dies.
I know, exactly. I'm like, where would it go now? I have no idea. I didn't really read the contracts. I was just like, oh yeah, job.
That was not a good decision!
Even lampshaded it.
Yeah, I know. But this is Creed.
Oh god, it's true!
And as long as I'm alive, I can just keep casting it, and you'll kind of be stuck in a corpse. You know, it's better than the alternative, probably. I mean, I think it is. At least that's what I know, as far as I'm concerned. Where your soul goes after death is terrible. But anyway, I just thought I'd let you know. Do be afraid of death, though. It's bad. I don't want you to die. I'm just saying, if you do, it's not the end of the world. Maybe. Unless I die too. Then you're screwed.
uh, it's fine. People die, but what? Thanks for trying to keep us around. Keep it.
Try to die close to me. I need to touch you to do it.
Duly noted.
All right. Is that it for everybody then?
Yeah.
All right. We'll go ahead and call it here for today. Then I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording.